Wait. I had to be on the. Hey, Jessica. As you can see, and I was ready too. My ass is still behind. Okay, hold on, you guys. Me and this Xbox, we're gonna have it out. Shit just don't. What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. Now, y'all, in case anybody is wondering what happened to the live from last night, I forgot I had the stereo on music that is current. I wasn't thinking about that, and so since I'm right here in the room right beside the TV, you know, they canceled that shit real quick. They canceled that. It was up for like a couple hours, and then I got that email like, bloop, we taking this bitch down because you're playing music on it. It didn't say quite that, but you know, you get the point. Okay. Okay. Hey, Jaleesa. Hey, Miss Lady and Hannah. Huh, Hannah sounds new. I don't. Hey, Abby. I saw your question too. I just didn't get to answer it yet on the video, Abby. So I will be answering it. Just give me a minute. But y'all know after. Now please tell me y'all what. Now I tried. I made a little like snippet of a video. I just canceled it because I made it and then I put it out. You know, I uploaded it and then I turned my phone off. And I just ain't been thinking for the last 2 days. And so I turned my phone off, and lo and behold, when I turn it off, you know, it's not going to upload to YouTube. I was just like, well, hell, it's 7 o'clock now, because that was like at 4 o'clock when I had uploaded a video just saying that we were going to go live at 7 o'clock. So that was wasting my damn time for that. So, because I wanted my phone to be all the way charged for this fuckery we are about to endure together. Y'all had to have watched that interview. Y'all had to have watched that interview. Y'all had to have watched that interview. Let's take a moment of silence. Okay. Now that moment of silence was for that damn mother, Mimi. Okay, because I can only imagine with this 23-year-old girl, she is totally fucked up upon you and Brandon. Period, point blank. It ain't two other people responsible. Maybe the grandma got a little bit in there. Maybe the grandma. That's all right, don't come with that daddy shit now. You barely out of puberty. Talking about some daddy now. But did everybody watch their interview? I know Jessica did because I already talked to her today. Did everybody watch the interview? Because, you know, once everybody got into Tasha's ass, and, you know, I think we were able to use her clips freely before then. And, you know, she been snatching down videos left and right. So I get really attached to a video. I put a lot of work in. Not that the lives are not a lot of work, but the making the videos are something completely different. And you know, and I know I saw her one time say on her own channel that anything we talk about is free promotion, so we could go right ahead. Because she was telling the crowd, you know, to be calm with all that, you know, the fuckery that was going on in her comments. And so she was just like, you know, whatever, let them talk. You know, the more people talk about me, the more people that know. You know, so I agree greatly with that. So let us talk on this shit that we are about to listen to, because it's not even so much with Tasha. Because Tasha, baby, let me tell y'all, when I start these clips, I know we all can recall when the most infamous, you know, TK said, she wipes her ass with them cease and desist, okay? Now, when she said that, I was like, I don't know about that, bitch. That don't sound right. Don't sound healthy, don't sound comfortable, and the shit just don't sound right. So I was giving the side eye, like, bitch, wait a minute. But I rocked with it and kept on watching. And she was just simply like, I wiped my ass with the cease and desist. Keep sending me them bitches. My lawyer told me to laugh at him. I was like, anytime we at the company got a cease and desist, I don't recall our lawyer laughing. The motherfucker was quite hyped about that. He was livid, okay? Because that's kind of somebody telling you to keep it quiet. This is your warning. So I was like, what type of cease and desist she got going on in Atlanta? Because they can't be the same type we get in Missouri, because them bitches ain't no joke to play with, okay? So I was puzzled and confused, but my ass kept watching. Petty like y'all, I kept watching. But then if you just followed all the mess, you saw later that the girl Jessica, I want to say her last name was Reed, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. Do not hold me to that. But I want to say it was Jessica Reed. But she had did the story of Charlamagne versus the Jessica, because I don't want to get it confused with Art Jessica. But it was Charlamagne versus Jessica, and then Waka Flocka. Both of them had said, we ain't never gave her no cease and desist. So yet again, I was looking like, wait a minute, bitch. Because then it made sense. I was like, that's why you wiping your ass when they don't exist. Because them motherfuckers ain't nothing to really play about. And because it all depends what you fucking with, okay? And when you fucking with celebrities, you fucking with more than one, okay? Because what you gonna see here, she's spoken to, this is just my assumption, by her mannerisms. She has dealt with probably what I want to say the lawyer of So-So Death, okay? You got to think about it. JD and So-So Death is on tour right now. So anything come out negative about any of them in that tour is going to ultimately rely on his pockets, okay? Now, he's not going to have that, especially not from what they consider small YouTubers, us YouTubers, we're not, we're, we're below bloggers and shit like that in celebrities' eyes and shit like that. They only try to use us when they think it benefits them. So, he not going to have it. So by her humbleness and the way she kept correcting herself, I said, ooh, it has been somebody that really got in that ass and put a little shiver in it. Because, baby, the difference, just the mannerisms is a whole nother fucking ball game. So, I think we have seen the most humble we might see. Okay. Hey, Nuna, KLs, Jessica, Miss Lady, Nana B, Jessica. Okay, did I speak to everybody? Now, are y'all ready to dive into this? Because I really want Trey Curry. Hey, I've never heard your name before. Okay, you said you're new. Well, welcome, Trey. I said to Jalissa, Hannah. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is play back, like, because I can't put the clips on here because then she had to right to flag it. So, it'll have to be playing in the background. So, we'll listen to it. And then it's just parts where I'm going to pause it. And then I want to know y'all, like, real opinion on this. So, if you don't mind to just listen to it again, because I really want to know if I'm the only one that saw some of these things, if it was just a lot of shit that, I'll just say this before we even go into it. I told y'all frequently, my parents and my grandmother always was like, you keep running that mouth. Because I used to talk, well, I still talk a lot. But I had to learn how to talk, because you could tell too much shit if you keep on talking. And I was definitely one of the people that had to learn how to control that. And you can talk too much to where you tell too much and you don't even know you're doing it at the time you're doing it. And she definitely has that. The sad thing about it is when we did the first review, I really was just like, I didn't like her as I was like, you fucking up your child and all this. This one made me look at her like, is she even seeing? I don't know if she even seeing this, okay? Because I don't know. Let's just get into it now. It starts off, of course, with Tasha welcoming her, and we're just gonna go from there. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear me clearly? Let me pour this real quick. Which kind of made me jealous last night. I had the damn cup of wine was getting lit while the rest of us was sober, damn it. I said, not tonight, damn it. She won't do it by herself. Okay. Okay. Tasha, she sure ain't in here, is she? Just got and told the asses to get at me on Instagram. That way we can keep up like me and you do. Okay. All right. So we're going to start the first part of it. And I really want to get in these comments because I'm going to read them. Any ones I see, I'm going to read them. And what y'all feel about it. Okay. So we're going to start the little interview.
So we got you back on the line for a third. Well, actually, this is your second interview. So you want to respond to Brandon, who is your child's father, from the iconic group Jagged Edge. And you weren't happy about some of the things that he had to say after you and your daughter Amani came on my show to, I guess. Ooh. I'm sorry. It's really emotional when I think about it. Basically, Amani just wanted her father to listen to her and treat her just like he treats his other children.
Okay, just we'll pause right there because this was the first thing that got on my nerves. Again, I'm learning that I have a love-hate relationship with Tasha. Okay? I can respect Tasha's hustle, but I don't like the way she moves sometimes. It's just, if you gonna move dirty, just fucking, that's what it is. I'd rather see a predator coming at me than to see somebody coming in wool clothing like, ooh, you know, hey baby, and then tear my ass to shreds. And that's what she has the tendency to do. And that's not always, that ain't good. That ain't good for the, oh, what the fuck is that? Bitch, I was about to roll the hell up out this house. Girl, that scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I know my other phone ain't even on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to let it stop ringing. Somebody's gonna do that. Okay. Okay. He must not be home yet. Okay. Okay, anyway. The first thing that made me like, you know, Tasha, she was more relaxed on this one. She just let the mom trip herself up repeatedly. But I just don't act like we coming in as if this was a time to help. Because one thing that Mimi never asked Tasha, which I was just like, wait, she got to ask her at some point in time. Because if my younger than her ass is thinking about this, you know, my son would only be 14, okay? Her child is 23. So, you know, you should be more advanced than me. That's how I feel on the issue. If your child is older, you should be more advanced, okay? Because you should have already experienced most of the things that I would have been experiencing. So I'm confused on that part. Like, what are you confused on? Why you never asked Tasha? Um, can you explain to me how you keep your daughter off of the internet, but you court mine with my help because I had to give permission. All y'all said it. You court mine to come tell all her business and look plumb dumb stupid in front of everybody. Okay? Again, not everybody. That is the plausible word to everybody, you everybody. Okay? It's just not even a fucking word to the extent that it's just everybody everywhere. White, black, purple, whatever. Okay? Straight plumb dumb, embarrass yourself. Okay? Embarrass yourself. Nigel says she don't have social media anymore. Staying from the whole drama, but I want some tea I can run to grown folks talk. I pulled back on a lot of my social media, like my Facebook, because my Facebook is mainly people I really do know. And it's sad that people that you know in real life that you didn't grew up with, went to school and shit, does not support you like the person that's just watching you and like, oh, we have a lot in common and will literally support you and tell you shit gonna be okay and you gonna get through XYZ while the person over here trying to decrypt your Facebook message because you just put, whew, it was a long day and they over there, bitch, you know she meant like it's been a long day because so-and-so been over there whooping her ass, girl, you know. Bitch, where did you read that at? Where did you read that? I said it was a long day. That is 5 motherfucking words. You didn't got somebody getting an ass whooping, giving childbirth, getting dick, all types of shit. It baffles me, okay? And I mean, some of my close friends do that bullshit. I just be like, I can't take the fuck shit. I can't. I cannot. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep on playing so we can hear Miss Lady, Miss Mimi.
Felt like he wasn't the dad that she wanted or still needs in her life. And that's where I thought we were going.
That he just that she witnesses him being today. So that's all it was. It was not ever a bash, as some of the spectators noticed. And it wasn't. Anybody knows me. I'm just not one of those people. I'm just not gonna go in on someone unless I have reason.
Okay. Now something with that, like we all know this type of chick right here. I hate to say it, but she's in everybody's hood, in everybody's school, in everybody's workplace, in everybody's doctor office. Okay. Everybody know one of these chicks right here. One of the, I don't get no shit popping, girl. I don't get no shit popping unless I'm fucked with, girl. One of them. And it be far from the truth because you cannot sit up here and tell me that was not a bad session. Now, one time, did we hear you ask Tasha, why did you edit it that way? If it was not a bad session, once I heard that interview, I'd have been like, well, shit, it was like, I think I counted, I wrote it down somewhere, now I can't find it. I think it was like literally 17 minutes of Amani talking, like 17 full minutes. Like, because I started writing down every time she would speak. And then when I was through, it was like 17 minutes. The thing was like an hour and some change long. That mama, it was even a point in time where she looked at y'all like, shut the fuck up. Like, she looked at them like, wow, can you quit talking? Like, she did that. And oh, I wish I could put a video together. Because she did that. That's what people call themselves doing, Abby. Read between the lines, or Abby. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And I'm probably going to say it different each and every time unless you write it down there on what me to say. But I think it's at Abby, A-B-I. I would have never thought of that short to write it. People who have to keep telling you they are not usually the ones that are, exactly. That is so true. And she stated that so many times. Because anybody that know me, I'm not the one. I'm not the one to do this. I'm not the one to do that. But we have to remember this man woke up. And his name was everywhere because you and his child somehow thought that this shit was gonna bring y'all closer. Like as a mother, that's on you because I remember bringing a lot of dumb shit to my mama, and my mama was like, no, bye. Like that was that. It was an idea. I ran it past my mama. My mama informed me how it was dumb, and then we moved the fuck on. Like that, some part you skipped that part because you said in that interview, the first one, she was like, I might have been wanting to do this for a long time. And what made you wake up and say, yeah, today? Do you know how many like real sources would have took that? And maybe, like I said, shit, Dr. Phil probably would have been interested in that because he is part of Jagged Edge. So just to me, if you was trying to bring it out for some type of help, you would have let your child talk. And it wouldn't have been about like Candy name would have been brought up in a Latavia name. Bitch, y'all even brought up B fucking Ance. I was like, bitch, now you get that beehive lawyer out there on your ass. I'm talking about the real lawyer. You don't even bring this heifer up. Don't bring somebody that could crush you up. Don't do that. Because she just might not like the likeness that you are bringing her up in. You just don't know. But don't do it. I was so glad when they got the fuck off of that. Oh yeah, Kels, she is so mad that he left her. That's all it reads. And this is the thing, she's upset that he left her and didn't treat her right, and that they did not have the relationship that she pictures that they should have. And I get that. But what I don't get is her denial, because her whole thing about being upset was because this man said my mortal enemy. Bitch, if you didn't call, they ain't talked to your ass in a full year, and you didn't call somebody telling them all their business too, bitch, you was not my friend, I know that much. So I don't care how long I laid the pipe to your ass. I do not care. You're not my friend. So it was like puzzling to me that she says she's educated and she got this degree and that degree, but then you can't figure the simplest shit out between the baby daddy and the baby mama relationship, because that shit ain't special. That shit is not special. The majority of us then went through that shit, and we learned how to navigate through it. And you never got over the D. You never got over the fact that you was not the main girl. You never got over the fact that you wanted to be treated a certain way as being the first mother to one of his children. And I get that, but you also don't take the responsibility for the shit she kept up, because that mama is already noticeable that they mama boys. Okay, that's very, very noticeable. Okay, so you and the mama clashed. Okay, you and the mama both trying to be his damn mama. You didn't try to play the part of, or you probably did, but at some point in time you turned that shit into the mama role, and he don't want to screw his mama. Okay, and like I said in my first video, this ninja never. I'm positive on my right. Scott's armor. Okay, Scott. Wait, that's boys? Scott's or Scouts is boys, right? I was a buttercup, wasn't I? What the hell, a lily? But I think you were buttercup, then a lily, then a Girl Scout. Whatever the fuck. Whatever. I don't know about them little girls to sell them cookies, okay? She is. Do y'all feel that daughter is entitled? Let me ask y'all that. Do y'all feel like the daughter is entitled? Oh Lord, y'all that got on these baby bottles, Jesus. Who not spoiled rotten? Are you? Hold up. I think she tried to clean up the candy. Yeah, she tried to clean it up, but she must have forgot what she said, because we didn't drive. I can honestly say I watched a lot of reviews of people that did it, after we did ours, and everybody was literally on the same page. Everybody saw a woman scorned. Everybody saw a woman that installed what she felt about Brandon into that child. Like how they sit there and discussed him, and in the shit with Candy, like even this interview, the shit that she said about Latavia was unnecessary. Why do you have to tell us that you put groceries in the house? Because you want to drag that man down by his balls and drag him to his knees and make him respect you because he didn't give it to you. And that's all right. I was really sitting up here thinking, y'all remember the other day when this was maybe like 2 weeks back, but that when we had got started on baby daddies, and then when I came back on the next live, some of y'all was asking questions. Like I had a list of questions, and one I remember one girl asking me exactly how was it that, like, she said that I always spoke as if I got along with my son's father, and she was like, how do I do that? And that was so weird to me. Like when I read that shit, I was like, what she mean? What does she mean? What does she mean? You know? And I gave the best answer, but then I see this, and this girl was maybe like, I think she was, I want to say she was like 28 at the most. I read so many comments. I can't remember all them dang old profile pictures. But I think she was 28. I think that's the one that was 28 from Philly. Yeah, that was the one that was from Philly. She was 28. And a cute little thing. And it was like, but this is the thing. That shit wasn't done overnight. Anybody that is co-parenting or anybody that can get along with somebody that they used to pretty much almost be one with, that's called a job. That's called working on. Like nobody just come out of that shit unscathed. You have to want to be friends, and neither one of y'all want to be friends because every time you come around you bring some type of fuck shit, Miss Mimi. That's just what you bring. You brought fuck shit. Now this man was literally asleep, woke up to you and his child, okay, his child everywhere, talking about who he used to lay the pipe to, because it's disrespectful for you to also discuss another woman's relationship, especially when you don't know nothing about it. Because all you know is that you didn't like Candy and she was getting D'd out by Brandon. And then when you came back with this whole segment, you was not the petty Betty mama. And, you know, you at one point she'd be like, I don't even know if they were messing around. Like, you don't even know the time frame when they were screwing. So how? Y'all, okay with that shit. I said, I'm done. Avoid. I said, it's the line. Hold on, let me go back. I see some paragraphs I didn't miss. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Oh, yeah, she definitely, Abby, she is definitely, because it's like I said, she definitely one of the mothers that's try to be her child friend. She try to be everything. It's like I'm not taking like her accolades and things that she's accomplished as a mother, and especially like damn near being a single mother, because that's what it sounds like. But when she said that she was still getting the D 7 years later, now I will never try to be hypocritical to y'all, because the reason, one of the things I can notice some of her patterns is because I definitely had my time period where I was a hell of a petty bitty. Not towards him. I never gave him hell like I should have. Baby, my mentality today, that nigga wouldn't be able to survive. But I was in a whole different mentality, okay? When you go through, it sounds like Brandon was probably her first love, but she was 19. It's like you go through that with one person, you expect more of them. So I get that. I get that part. But at the end of the day, Mimi, that ain't what he experienced with you. He never respected you. He never felt those feelings for you. It sounds like it can easily jump from bed to bed, as long as that woman is holding him down. And the thing that killed me the most in that month, I was like, oh, wow, it was a point where when they went to talking about Candy, And Tasha was like, so you mean to tell me that Candy Burris, big superstar of Escape, you know, was buying Brandon's love? I said, bitch, where you get that from? That was so puzzling to me because that's just like how I told y'all people can read on Facebook. Oh, I had a long day. And they be like calling the girl, you know, they was over that fight, girl. Uh-huh. Because she said she had a long day. And the period, and it stopped with the period, but what she really meant to put was so-and-so didn't do. Bitch, no, I had a long day. What you read? Don't be XYZ in my shit. Don't do that. But I mean, she just straight up went to like, what you're saying is Candy was buying Brandon. Bitch, how we go from like, that was her dude to buying? What? You ain't never gave that little Nigerian man no couple dollars or nothing? Like, I can't take that type of shit. I can't take that type of shit. Mm-mm. Yeah, she will flag it. Because I watched so many YouTubers that was like, she came out of freaking nowhere and flagged their video from back the star shit. I was like, oh, she want a mortal enemy. Woo, because that all that work I put into that star shit, baby. And plus, and then I have seen her on her own platform say, tell her own crowd and her moderators to calm down because we're just going to give her free publicity. That's it. And allow us to do so. And if we want to make her content, they're doing their motherfucking job. That's exactly what she said. Something on the lines of that. So I expect her to stand by her word. Excuse me, I don't know why I expect it, but I at least do something. Not the nuts busted they called and they were salty. Y'all have what? I'm just keep on scrolling. Oh, they all in the church, Hannah. That's mostly what the church consists of. I know some people that go to church and don't even wait till church is over before they start talking about you, girl. Unless you roll up in there and be like, wow, she wear that color today. Damn, you ain't had nothing else to talk about, so you just had to, why she got on blue. I don't know. It just ain't the Sunday for blue. Like, it just be like, I promise you, I'll be petty people. Okay, people who have to keep telling you who they are. Okay, we read that one. No, you don't. Do a video. Okay, read that one. You should. We were right. Abigail. Oh, okay, Abigail. So it is Abby. Okay. Okay, to me, she is mad. Okay, I read that. Well, I forgot when he got big. Okay, when he got big. Okay, that was the end of the thing. She tried to clean up the Candy situation real quick. Yeah, because and back onto the Candy, she brought Candy into that. Like, you have to remember these people are at home minding their business. She brought Candy into that. Candy, like I said, when you ain't been deed down by somebody in that long of a time, and it sounds like Candy didn't had a lot of D envies, okay? You know, hey, do your whatever. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But it sounds like she done had quite a few. So, you know, she probably maybe can't even remember Brandon's. Who knows? It all depends on the people in between and exactly what she get down with. But point is, she ain't like literally they ain't been in a relationship. Both of them people's married. You gotta be thinking of other people. You know, these people got co-workers and things, and then they get out and they spouse all over a blog because of you and your insecurities that you have installed in your daughter. No, ma'am. And then you think that you're gonna come out and because the one thing that bothered me that she just kept lying and getting caught in it. Like, what was this shit? Hold up, let me see if this is because I think this shit happens right.
What would make sense? Golden soft
This
pepper
is-
is a great meal.
I can't
Sugar
stand this
pretzels
damn
just
Xbox.
afterwards for dessert.
Tell me that's
Because it always
Consider yourself told.
Oh, thank you.
For only $1.99,
No, it says
find
good
original or
bag.
sweet pretzel twist or both.
Y'all get ready.
Yes, you go ahead. Our damage is to a tea, honey. So make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
nah, that's not it.
Because it seems what? Hey, you guys, I hope you guys are.
And
Okay.
he has gone in on me, I guess, to people in the past, but
Never publicly.
right.
Okay.
But okay, so I'm gonna start it as this to just make sure that the air is clear. Amani is 23. Brandon had his 43rd birthday on October the 13th. I had my 44th birthday October 22nd. So I'm not a couple of years older than him. I'm not even a year older than him. So let's just start there.
So she was worried about petty shit. Who cares?
The savvier, and you had your hooks in him.
Right.
Okay.
So that's something that came from probably his mom, because what person said that a person has their hooks in this day and age. But anyway, it's probably just
See, you can hear the hostility with his mom that she has, the hate.
What Brandon did was not official.
That lawyer.
I
Here.
record all, and I want to tell you, I record
She
all
made
of
sure
my
that shit was
celebrity
clear.
phone calls for notes. And because the phone call was so emotional, and I don't know Brandon like that. All I know is his music, and from what you guys have told me. So when he was very emotional, and he was trying to explain his side and how hurt he was over the interview that Amani and you did, I convinced him to let this go out if he did not want to do an official interview, and I promised him that I would try to do it in a way where it wouldn't come across
See, that's
bashing
that-
you or Amani, but there were some things that were said in that conversation that you weren't happy about, and so that's what you want to address now.
Because it was another lie, and it was another pure bashing.
This is the thing. It just amazes me how that lawyer got her humble. Okay. The lawyer got her humble than a mother. Okay, than a mother. Okay, Sap Sucker. She humble, y'all. But the thing that with this damn mama, like it's just like this girl is fucked up, and it is both of their fault. It is Brandon's fault because he didn't notice what the fuck was going on, and it is her fault because she can't get over a relationship that she thinks that she deserved, and a certain level of respect which she feels she deserves, which she does. But we all know you can't force nothing on nobody. If she said she slept with that ninja for 7 years after. Now don't get me wrong, because I would be very hypocritical if I got my ass up here and talked about that, because yeah, just stop that sentence there. But if you got a baby daddy, you know how or a baby mama, people invest in a lot of work into them. So when that shit don't work out, it's almost like a piece of you is taken. Okay, let me read some of these comments. Hold on. Okay, this is from Abby. I can understand being upset about how the relationship did or did not, but to let that did not go, but to let that cause you to interfere to stop a father's relationship with his child. Yes, but there are so many children out. Yes, that is so true, because she installed the way she views Brandon. She put that in her daughter, and she did it purposely, because she was like, I'll be damned if you have a good relationship with this little girl, this thing that we made, and you think she's only gonna respect me. You couldn't respect me, she's not gonna respect you. She did that shit purposely. Okay, period. I don't care what nobody say, unless Jesus beam on down and go ahead and tell me himself. That's the only way I'm gonna figure otherwise. But sometimes you can see stuff. You can just see stuff, and you see she's not over that shit. She's not over none of that shit. None of it. Here, they don't have fathers in their lives. It's just sorry as hell. Yeah, so I mean, I have to honestly say, my sister, my older sister, her name is Renee. She raised 2 boys, which are in their mid-20s, maybe like 25. They ain't no older than 27 is the most I'll give them. I got a lot of damn nieces and nephews. Okay, so it's good that I even know they in their 20s. But because my brothers like to keep reproducing children, they just like to keep on doing it. Damn, we got a new one coming. But anyway, but my sister raised, those were my first two nephews. Her two children were the first two, yeah, my oldest sister. Now she's older than the rest of us. But when I say the quality them boys she installed in the boys, and their dads were in their lives periodically, like when they wanted to be a daddy, like around Father's Day when they wanted to dress up, like they dress the boys up, like fuck shit like that. They was not no everyday, make sure your homework done. No, she did all that shit by herself. And when I say I can name 5 men that's at least in their 40s that don't do half of the shit my nephew do for his 5 kids, because he got 5. About 3 different women. 2 of them is one. Then you got the 2 girls. Then you got Aiden. Then the other 2, I think. Shit, see that y'all gotta quit doing this to us. There be too many. Y'all be dicking down too many people, and then we can't even remember where the hell our nephews and stuff came from. Shit, I think he got 3 baby mamas, but. He's always been, I guess, he's always had the thuggish look, but not a thug, far from it. But I would say that appearance, and these little girls around here just be going batshit crazy on his ass. That's why he got 5 kids, okay? 5 damn kids, okay? That's a lot of kids to be in your damn 20s. But I can say this nigga will not go purchase him a pair of shoes. Unless them 5 kids is getting it. You should not have a 20-something-year-old that's getting paid. He like works on them the electricity and shit outside, that shit. Like when a hurricane happened in Texas, like his team was sent down there for like 2 months to help rebuild that shit. Like that's the type of stuff he do. So he makes good money, but what we try to teach him is like little ninja, them Nikes and them Air Force Ones, and I don't even know it, them Jordans, because they stay on his feet. That's gonna add up, and then the babies grow out of them. Every time you get a pair, they don't have to get a pair, but he has it so much in his head that if he gets nice things, his children are supposed to be afforded nice things, and this ninja is like 20, and it's like 40-year-olds that their daughter can come and ask them, for $5 damn. I gotta get my lottery ticket. You ain't got no beer in there. I get my beer. Hey, I was gonna ask you for $2. Like literally, like nigga, you can't give your child $5. You ain't even asking what she needed for. You worried about a lottery ticket your ass ain't gonna win on. Like I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for none of that. Gets on my damn nerves. Gonna let a 20-year-old outdo your daddyhood. Being upset about how the relationship didn't. Okay, read that one. Here they don't have fathers in there. I read that one. That's been since last night. You missed a lot of jokes and fun. Yeah, they was y'all was straight clowning last night, and then I was kind of in my feelings when they erased their shit. I was like, really? Cause y'all could at least try to give a option to block shit out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be like, where the music come up, give me a chance to watch the video to see if I want to at least edit around this shit. Cause I saw somebody the other day say that you can edit. Well, it also goes. YouTube is based on how many subscribers you have. Everything you get up with privilege. Like it's some of the things I wasn't able to do until I hit like a 3,000 mark or the 5,000 mark. And then it's like I know my next goal of things that will unlock is at the 10,000 mark, but it's like, yeah, they keep your ass working. They don't ever have you a minute where you just like, whoo, no, you always want to grow. Okay, it's been last night. Okay, read that one. I remember that. As I said, I'm done with that since just for stop now. She wants to. Yeah, with the Kels with the child support, cause she fumbled her words a lot. At one point in time, like at the end of the interview, she was like, all Brandon wanted to do was be a dang check daddy. Now, pause. Because at the beginning, you said that he ain't want to pay, so he ain't even want to do that. So, see, you giving it, if Brandon is being smart, which I believe he's got his lawyers involved at this point, I believe JD has got lawyers involved at this point, because you wait till they do all this for her to, I'm still puzzled on how you thought this shit was going to bring your family together. Like, and she was talking to Tasha, she was like, I got screenshots of this and that and this. And I was just thinking, like, that's another thing that you real petty on. Like, I can't produce not one conversation that I've had with my, like a screenshot that I've had with Aston's daddy. Not one. I ain't never screenshotted no shit. He didn't stump to me, I didn't stump to him. For what? Who the hell am I going to tell? Who the hell am I telling? I don't get that. I do not get that. But because sometimes baby mamas can be so damn difficult. And sometimes baby daddies can be difficult. But right now we talking about fucking baby mamas. That can be so difficult that when a man sees his own child, he feel like he looking at you. So he puts a wedge in between himself and the child, because every time you come around, you show your ass. Every time you come around, the baby come around, I want $20. It's always something. So now they find themselves, I get it next weekend. I'll just get it next weekend. That shit is upon you. That is your fault. Since you don't know it, that's your fault. You were supposed to be a mother to that girl. And you were supposed to wake up somewhere before y'all hopped your ass in that car and drove over to that radio station and told all your family business. You were supposed to get a light bulb going off in your head somewhere like, nah, baby, this ain't what we gonna do. I go bust your daddy car windows out on his property before I go up there and just tell shit for no purpose. No purpose. Reckless shit. We didn't need to know that, Latavia. And see, and this is the thing. This is how you give yourself up. Because this would have been my reaction. If I got you groceries and your bougie ass chick that then came out the bedroom don't want to speak, and she just got thrown out of a group, oh, she gonna hear that. That's gonna be thrown at her ass. Did you get thrown out of Destiny Chat because your ass couldn't speak? Hello? I'd be real petty, okay? So, the fact that you were so passionate right then, just simply about Latavia coming out the bedroom, the reason, now Latavia gonna come out the bedroom. You wasn't upset because Latavia came out the bedroom and didn't speak to you. You was upset because Latavia came out that bedroom, because you was like, oh, that took your bubblehead ass up here to the grocery store and brought you groceries. And then you have the audacity to let this pencil thin stick bobblehead looking son of a gun walk up out the room. Ain't even a Destiny Child member anymore. Like, would I be in my feelings? Yes. But that I would have put on a performance for the gods. Okay, you best believe. Okay, everybody would have been like, get the hell out of here by the time I was through. Showed my ass for days. I'm telling you, okay? You're not gonna come up here asking me for money. But the fact that you gave this ninja, I just don't understand. I don't understand. But I'm trying to figure out, and I still don't know. Because remember, she said they was still 7 years after. They did it for 7 years after. So that was wasn't that within the time? Or am I wrong about that? I'm not sure. Because she was jumping from everywhere, because she just wanted to tell so much. So much. Okay. That was the first time. It's just because your father's in it. Right, Abby. She definitely feels like she got me heated. She got me heated at the end of the interview when she was like, yeah, why don't you ask Brandon what he did towards getting her in the industry? And he called her just yesterday and asked her that she want to train her. Why is that the first thing he has to ask? Why do you need a vocal trainer? Because she needs a vocal trainer. Okay, because Tasha was really nice. Boo, Kitty, you ain't got your daddy voice. You got a voice. I can hear the voice in there, but you ain't got your daddy voice. But this is the thing that baffles me about that damn mama. Honey, you had a front row seat to that fuckery. Okay. So we all know that industry do not play about weight. Perhaps Brandon was trying to be direct with y'all child and straight to the point, like that industry gonna be with her ass. When he was trying to tell her, look, you're gonna have to lose weight, you're gonna have to do XYZ. But here your petty Betty ass come. You ain't gonna talk to my baby like that. You ain't gonna talk. You telling your other kids that? Is that what you say? You doing your other kids like that? You telling your other kids they ain't gonna be in the industry, Brandon? Is that what you're doing? That's her. That's her. So even when he did that, that was more. They got on there and they ripped that man a new one. You don't do this right. You don't, because it wasn't that you don't do it. You don't do it right. They made that very clear. It's not that you don't do it. You don't do it right. You don't do it to our liking. Okay, that's what was getting me the wrong way. Cause like I know some kids right now that just be like, damn, her daddy spoke to her. Like shit, mine live around the corner and that's about it. That's all they know on his ass. Like, that's some sad shit right there. But, because I was like, how did she get to a whole nother concert experience? Because I could have sworn she was like, my daddy only sent me to one concert. Now you got 3 more damn stories about concert, bitch. No, I need explanations. How 2 more come over 2 nights? How? No. I don't like, don't talk to me like I'm done. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. But I don't know what night you talking about, Nigel. I'm about to say, we didn't go to bed till about, well, no, we went at like 11 last night, wasn't it? I can't remember what time it was. I don't know shit. I just changed my clock today. I still, but we had going on here last night. Okay, yes. I realized a lot of women are mad and bitter, but the first to say I'm good, no bitch, you bad. Shaking my head. Yes, Miss Lady. This is what I'm saying. Like, you have a process to go through. Do you have any children? Because it's a real process them ninjas be putting you through. Best believe that. Okay, because you put so much. It's almost like that Beyonce song before she was demonized. Ring no alarm, she was on her way, but she wasn't quite there yet. Okay, but ring no alarm. I don't know who wrote that song because it wasn't Beyonce. Sorry, but it wasn't her. I can't remember who got the award that year. Was it Neo? I want to say it was like either Neo or not The Weeknd, but I can see his face. Not Q-Tip. That one that Nivea was married to. Can't think of his name. But him. It was one of them or both of them. One. But Nigel, why you can't have no wine till February? What did you say you was pregnant or something? Okay, Candy always with someone's man back in the day, all in her face and wanted her man. See, Kels, I was a little conflicted on that because she didn't have the necessary information at all times. Okay, now if y'all ask me about a certain bum bee that I wouldn't go into, but a certain bum bee that I know for a fact screwed my man while he was my man, I can tell y'all story on top of story. And no matter who, from what angle, whether it was coming from my angle, her angle, or his angle, ain't none of them 3 stories gonna match up because we all gonna interpret our feelings in our own story. So although it may have the same details, it's definitely gonna be from different points of view. But I can definitely tell you, like I shared, the woman I had shared with y'all the time I had stopped in the road and was like, can I hit this bitch with the car and get away with it? That was a serious clarifying moment for me. I had to go to my mama's house and pray because you think of homicidal thoughts. That's what that is directly is. Okay, bitch, if you didn't stop the car and look back at somebody thinking, Can I hit them to get away with it? Is everybody in these houses around us asleep? Bitch, okay? I was in a danger zone that was not good for anybody, okay? So you have to be able to pull yourself out of those things because you can love somebody enough to put you into that. And you put so much work into that man or that woman, but you put so much work into them. It just crushes you when somebody could crush your heart in that way and just seem like they did it with like while skipping down the road eating popcorn and peanuts, and you like, really, nigga, really? Is that it's where she is stuck, because she's stuck at, I should have been more to you. I was more than you, matter of fact, because we ain't never lived together, but we lived together. See, it was like crazy shit like that. Did y'all live together or not? Y'all stayed with his mama. Y'all did not live together. I'm sorry. Y'all stayed with his mama. Okay? That's a whole nother experience. Living together and being under somebody's roof with their mama is two different things. Okay? So we're not going to qualify them like they're the same thing. That's number one. But when she was talking about Candy, one minute she was like, Candy wanted my man. And well, I don't know when they start sleeping together. No, I need an estimate. Because if she wanted your man, you need to know these type of things. Because what if they was just friends at the time she was asking to babysit the baby? What if she really wasn't you said she had a dude. What if she really wasn't looking at Brandon like that yet? I mean, it's possible. Maybe she just wasn't doing it yet. But you've come into your head that she's been doing it from day one. You got to think those boys are handsome. They could sing. Not just sing, but like sing your clothes right on off. Okay, I'm pretty sure they done that a couple times. Okay, and so where she does not realize is that I'm pretty sure this boy was never, ever, not one time faithful with her. They never lived in the same city. Okay, so she was always a distant girlfriend that can come and get him or take him back there. And the thing that I could not stand the most is when they was just like really trying to shit on Candy for her supporting her dude or whatever. And then when the woman did it though, when Mimi did it, what is that? What was the difference between what you and Candy did? Like, both of y'all took care of his ass. I don't see the damn difference. I really don't. Okay, I don't watch the interview. I did not watch the interview with his daughter, and her mother and Tasha K was not worth my time. But it came up on my feed. I definitely watched his and read in between the lines. Right, yeah, I mean, they all was informative. But like I said, with the daughter, me and my friend had timed every time she started talking, and it was like 17 minutes long. I think it was like 17 and some change. I know it was 17 and some change out of that hour and whatever. That's it. The rest of the time was all to their mother, because she had went so long with talking. And one moment I was like the girl that had panned in on her face, and she was just looking at her and Tasha like, could y'all shut the fuck up so I can talk, please? That's just what her face did. And I was like, oh, she... and then Tasha kind of like threw a bone but yanked it back because she threw a question over there and asked her, and then she started off answering her. Her mom was like, well, let me say this, and took her right back, and they was back over there for another 10 minutes before she got another question. It was just sad, and I just want to know how did two fully grown women, one woman, that one thing I can't respect from her is she said if she keep her child off of the internet. Now I think she keep her child off of the internet because of people like her. Period. Okay, but if you can protect your child, how do you see her as a child? Because you was like, I see you as this 15-year-old little girl like me, and both of y'all got daddy issues. Both of y'all want a man in your life because both of y'all feel a man should be in your life, and we've got to quit teaching our little girls that a man got to be in your life. Yes, it would be nice. Everybody want that two-parent home. Well, not everybody want it, but most people want that two-parent home. Now, I don't want to be hypocritical because I still got the two-parent home. My parents are still together. I ain't never went a day without my daddy, so I don't know what that even look like. I ain't never went a day without my mama, so I don't know what either of the two look like. But I do know, like I do know, like everybody should know at this point in time. If you old enough to screw, you should know the in and outings of at least getting a kid to survive the damn world. You know, we just got to have some standards at this fucking point. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous out in these streets, for real. Okay, I had read that one. But yeah, but I don't know if I had finished that with the industry thing, that she just seems so privileged. Like you could tell in her she didn't want to work. And like I said, she can sing, but that wasn't like hearing her the other day sing. It wasn't like, oh shit, let me go download her. Oh shit, she got a song out. No, bitch. Matter of fact, it was just like, all right, you did that enough. Cause what she sing, En Vogue or some shit. I know it's En Vogue, I think. And it was like, damn, you trying to get your daddy attention? Sing one of your daddy songs. It wasn't it was just, this was a baby mama stunt. It was one of them. Oh nigga, you didn't respect me? Oh, I got your ass. Because we must remember the girl had said that all of this, when Tasha asked her, what did this stem from? What made you get up and call me? What did she say? She said, my dad gave me one ticket to a concert instead of two. And damn it, I'm going to show his ass. Period, point blank. See, when people get too prideful to lie about shit, they get too prideful that they can say the truth and don't hear it as messed up as they should. Is questionable. Like, what reality have you been in this since you've been dealing with this situation? And she can't even tell you. This heifer can't even tell you. That's why I don't go anymore. Okay, that's why everybody is that's why everybody isn't cut out to be a mother, because one of the first things you should realize is that it's not about you anymore. Yep, that's a fact. Your feelings or emotions your issues have to be. Yes, Abby, that is a fact. It's like a wrap. Baby, it is a wrap from the moment you find out you're pregnant. It's like your body ain't even yours no more. It's like, it's like the moment you find out, you automatically start getting big. Like, you like damn near big the next day. Like, wait a minute. I just found out about your ass yesterday. Where did this little pudge come from? It just goes by so rapidly. And she wasn't, I don't care how mature Brandon say she wasn't mature enough to be a mother. She didn't mature over the years. She ain't mature now. Cause I bet you Brandon can walk up to her ass and be like, I want to try to be a family. And this bitch gonna stop her life. She gonna stop anything she got going. And she gonna, no, I don't want that, Brandon. I don't want that out of us. But I'm gonna try it for Anaya. Okay, bitch. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me. Right, Abby. Oh, that's so true. Girl, you speaking truth. I don't know what y'all talking about, Jessica. You was telling Naja that you used to do the same thing. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, though. Tasha needs to go back and watch some of her old videos and bring it back, because, yes, she is putting herself in life at risk following things that are not of any concern of hers. Yeah, I agree with you, too, because I used to just, baby, I tell you, Tasha, she was incorporated in my Friday, every day on Friday. Yes, I took to Tasha very, very quickly because she was different than everybody was doing it. And it was like she was unapologetic for being that loud, dark-skinned confident woman that's like, yes, I'm loud and I'm gonna be loud, and you just gonna take it and change the motherfucking channel. And that was just like, literally, they usually try to tell you, you know, I've had so many people try to come to my damn channel and literally tell me, you know, you're not doing anything but making us look bad. One woman had told me to quit changing colors. I said, bitch, I'm only one color now, because she had been coming and I had just not even been answering her. And then she gonna put in all caps, quit changing colors. So that piqued my interest. And I said, well, what in the hell is she talking about? Because every time I look in the mirror, you know, I'm black. So what is she seeing? I like to take a peek out of her eyes. And so she was just pretty much, I still don't really know. She was just like, one day you're dark skinned, one day you're light skinned. Bitch, it's called lighting, okay? Like, I don't know what else to say about that. It's called whatever lighting you're in. Some days I'm in the kitchen, some days I'm in my bedroom, some days I'm in the living room, whichever lighting, okay? But you too grown, because she was like in her 40s and talking about some people changing colors, and you know, that's calling out for attention. That's why I was calling out that young man yesterday. Like, it's like you want attention that bad that you're willing to make yourself look so stupid. So stupid. When so many people can read your stuff. It used to be a guy I used to follow all the time. This little gay guy. And he used to have a little dog, and he used to sit at his computer. Where the hell did he go? I'm going to have to go look him up, but I can think of his name. Because I used to watch him and, was it Trey Watermondriona, whatever the fuck, I can never get her name. Watermondriona, some shit like that. But I think his real name was Trey. He used to do parodies and stuff. Because I remember one Christmas, I just was feeling down and out, and I had never really got on YouTube but a couple of times, and I had got on there, and one of his videos came up as he was playing like Water Dramon Driller. It was like Watermelon and Mona put together. I don't know how to say that helpful name, but it was a young little black, you know, black man, but he was young, like in his early 20s. And he would do these little parodies, and I mean, his ass was funny. And that's why I started off watching. That's how I found Elizabeth T, and then just like so many people, Choice TV, just like a lot of people, because we all usually connected and watch each other or comment on the same stuff. Okay, welcome to issue. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, and the time. Okay, and see, I like Abby. She got a lot of good stuff to say. Okay, okay. In the time since Brandon, she would be thinking about him all this time later, but that now begs the question: if 20 or so years later, you still haven't been able to have a serious relationship, right? And it's just sad because she don't see it. At first, I thought she was that, like I said, in that first one we discussed it first, I thought she was just like the petty baby mama that she knew what she was doing. Like, she know to an extent what she doing. Like, she knows she's screwing up her daughter in his relationship. She know that without a doubt. She's purposely doing that. But she has lied so long, she has convinced herself that she is really a victim in this. And all I can say is that her and Brandon do have the same story when it comes to, you know, I wasn't really feeling you like that. They got the same story. Except for in her, she feel you should have been feeling me like that because I had your best interest at heart, and she probably did. And that's one thing that they have got to learn. You have got to show them, oh yeah, you did a big F up. You did a big screw up when you kept hurting me to where I had to walk away from you. You know, because she wanted to make it very clear that she walked away. Most most of us is the ones that walk away. Do you know the ninjas will continue to come home? Be able to have somebody right there so they can screw, right there know that's gonna keep their house clean, right there that's gonna have they back in whatever the hell pop up, okay? Yes, ain't no dude about to just get rid of no chick like that for fun. Like, no, all right, get out. No. All right, if you allow him to come back home after he's in creep with XYZ, and you gonna keep forgiving him, he gonna keep doing it over and over and over and over. He gonna keep playing on that same heartstring you got. You have got to learn to be like, no, like I deserve better. You said you was gonna stop or whatever the hell it be. You deserve better. And she missed that whole lesson. That whole lesson never got to her ass. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, now she says, okay. I can't help but think that saying that the best way to get over an old one is get under it, baby. Okay, or something like that. Like that. Pretty much like that. Like that. I feel like if she had meaningful relationships, yeah, you have to picture it like this. 7 years. Like, this is what made me upset while watching her thing. She acted like she only experienced this petty ass baby daddy. Now, if she would have been acting properly, like she should have been acting, because a lot of this is her fault too. She knew to be volatile with his mother. She knew that would keep up a lot of stress and all that. Like, she didn't do none of that shit on purpose or on accident. When you really like, you look at somebody, you like, I ain't got time for this fuck shit. When you really like that, baby, you don't have time for it. You ain't about to make no excuse of why you indulging in it, because you ain't got time for it. And you would literally be like, deuces. Because she said several times, I took myself out of the equation, but you're still in the equation right the fuck now. Your daughter couldn't even come to the radio station. Yeah, you could have came with her, but you set your ass outside the glass. Okay, outside the glass, because you got in front of a mic and didn't know how to be quiet, and then tried to tell this man. And when she went to talking to Tasha, she jumped back from, I haven't talked to Brandon in a year. Then it went, I haven't talked to Brandon in a year, but he been calling my friends and my mom or my sister, yeah, my mama and my daughter, and then we talked yesterday until he blocked me. Bitch, now that you just gave 3 different stories. You didn't talk to him. He calling everybody but you, and now y'all done had a conversation. She said that all in the same paragraph, and I was just like, and that's where it kind of tug of war with me with Tasha, because I'd be like, you ain't gonna ask her. That's an inconsistency. That none of that goes together. You know, but I've learned Tasha's style is she wants the view. She's doing how she wants the view, and that's what she's supposed to be doing. But it's still you got to have your morals and shit and all that intact. But she has a game plan. If they want to come to her platform and show their ass, she will be that platform to provide it for you. That's why I'm saying, if any other celebrity after Brandon, if any other celebrity gets intertwined into Tasha, that shit is a promo stunt. Because at this point in time, she has stung enough of them for them to know that ain't nothing to get intertwined with. So if somebody come out with some shit and she got the exclusive, no bitch, that's an exclusive plan. Okay, that's what the fuck that is. We're gonna call it what it is, an exclusive plan. Okay, and we are being duped again, in my opinion, because just the fuck, if somebody willing to screw you over like that, why would you repeatedly go back and back and back and back? Okay, what? Okay. To eclipse your baby daddy from over a decade ago. Then maybe there's an issue with you rather than him. The type of man you pick. Yeah, and you're right, Abby, but she's not equipped to even remotely think that. All she know is she's been done wrong. She hasn't been respected. She has been lied to. She was cheated on. And all this was done in front of her daughter. And yes, she can't answer the question how her daughter, like, even like I was saying with the exercise lessons, the exercise coach. The first thing she said on that radio was, why is that the first thing that he brings up? Is her weight. Yeah, I believe when he said, because she, if you listen, she said yes, that Brandon was being truthful when she said that Tasha was like, Brandon said that he told that he didn't tell Armani she was fat. He told you were fat, but you told Armani, like, you included her in it, and it was like y'all was fat. And she was like, she said Brandon had said that's how it happened. And Tasha said it as in like, no, that's how it happened. Because, you know, it just in the way she said it was kind of like, well, Brandon said. And then the first thing she, well, no, that's not it. But you know what? You want to know why she said it, though? Wait a minute. Did she say that her daddy said she was fat? Or did you say that her daddy said y'all was fat? Which one? You just said no, but then you said you tried to give an explanation of why she said it. Then how she, if y'all notice how she said, I ain't never kept Brandon. I don't play those games. I don't keep Brandon from her. I've always, you know, told her to go get to know her father and all this, even to the point forced her to go on some certain occasions. But then go sit up there and talk about he was texting them and telling Amani to pick up the phone. I ain't gonna call you back. You don't want to pick up the phone, and this gonna be my last time trying to reach out to you. You don't want to pick up the phone. Sure, I'm like, Brandon, I'm sorry. I gotta be like him because you just went on radio and showed your ass to everybody we know, so I can call you and you can build a relationship. Now I'm calling your ass and you not picking the phone up. What was the stunt for? What was the stunt for? I thought that's what you wanted me to do was call you. So now that I'm calling you, what in the hell is you confused about picking up the phone for? Mother, that is you. Because if this was what that was to do, you should have been right there. Why you ain't picking up your phone for your daddy? Pick your damn phone up. Like, that's how simple that is. But that's not what you did. Nothing you did was in Armani's honor. Nothing. And I can't... Girl, we're not going to just sit here and drag as if you just did not blow up this 23-year-old spot over some D, over your baby daddy D. Because that's what it's over. It is over that. Okay? That and the lack of respect that the D ever gave you, but you still let it D you down for so many years. I can't. You know, I can't. Okay, right, Nigel, I'm like that too. I can ask my dad for anything. And, you know, my dad pretty much got my back. You know, unless it's a lesson he's trying to teach you, be like, no, baby, you need to get that on your own. You know, it's like, I mean, I remember when I was 16 and, like, to get my first car, I went to school for business. So, it's like, you know, I drew up a whole contract and, you know, made pretty much a proposal to my parents. Like, if I raise this much money, could you guys match it? And then we get the car, and then, you know, we went back and forth with the contract. And I was so glad my dad did that with me because that made me understand a lot in what I was entering. But we went back and forth like lawyers would do with contracts until we had the contract where we were both happy. And, you know, they would propose a deal like, okay, well, we'll pay for your insurance, your car insurance, and, you know, all the things, if your car break down with all that, we'll pay for that. And then I have to pay for, like, my gas. But it didn't start off like that. It was like first it was like half and half. Like everything was half and half. But when, by the time we got through with it, it was like I had got to what I was like, okay, well we can pay for that as long as you are in high school or in college. But once you are out, the bill, you know, it goes to you. So you have time while we're doing this. You just, you know, you were in the 11th grade and you're going to have 4 years after. So you have time to build up enough money to have you a nice little egg for when you have to start paying for your car by yourself. You got 5 damn years to build up you some money for that with your job, because all you got to do is put gas in your car. So when you break shit down like that, that's how they broke shit down to me. Like, don't just be balling and falling all up in it because we doing your car right now. Because when you get the hell out of school, life gonna whip your ass, okay? See, I had parents that was pretty much there to tell me that shit gonna happen. It don't matter who you are, that life is gonna whip your ass. You can have $1 million in the bank. Life is gonna whoop that ass, period. Okay. Just these are nice real fair. Okay, Nuna, get that money, honey. You got that business card, baby. Get that. Okay, we always be here. Get that money, though. Don't play with that now. Y'all are the damn wine glasses. Y'all, Jessica. Okay. Oh Lord. Why y'all putting it? What is this wheelchair emoji about? Do I need to be my feelings about that? What is that wheelchair emoji about? I'm just like, I ain't even trying to figure out what y'all talking about. Hey, y'all go talk my damn cocktail again. We're getting the rest of us all thirsty. They ain't got no damn alcohol. I'm just let y'all have it. Y'all just saw the word threesome. Yeah, I saw the word threesome. I'm gonna let y'all have it right there. Okay. Okay, alrighty then. Jessica, I am 36. I just turned 36, October the 20th. So, yes. So I don't know. Have I ever asked you how old you was, Jessica? I don't remember. I remember we found out Nija and Tasha's age. Wow. Don't even have vitamins in the damn. That hurt my feelings. Shit. Damn, I ain't never heard nobody say you ain't got no vitamins in the jewels, the family jewels down there. Like, that was an experience right there. Can't even believe her candy baby daddy who was married. I think her baby daddy, what was his name? Because he was like a producer, wasn't he? But I think he was married. But see, that story is confusing too, because at one point in time, I thought that wife had said that they were separated, but then to me what it sounded like when she had did that interview, it had sounded like it was more of a, okay, well, he got with you. Now I want him back, or I just don't like him being with you. You know, it was more like they were separated until she found out that he was messing around with Candy, and then you know, she kind of started throwing that wife thing up in his face. Now that was the interview she had did with like, who the heck was that? It was that woman's blogger, like that black woman blogger thing. I can't even remember because I ain't been on that page in a minute. But yeah, he was definitely married, but the story keep changing. So you know, it just seems like a lot of people ain't finding Candy in California, not California, but Atlanta. Like it's this woman named Cadillac Kimberly, and she's a YouTube blogger, but she don't be on there no whole lot. Baby, I'll tell you what, I've been watched all her shit in one day. And I hated doing that because now I go back to her page and she ain't put a video up in forever. And I didn't see everything on her page. But she's so freaking funny. But she was giving all types of teas because I didn't know who the hell the Cadillac Kimberly was. Okay, so when I found her, it was during the time that poor Phaedra was doing that bullshit on Housewives lying about somebody talking about rape and all this stuff, this topics that ain't even funny. And she had so much tea because she knew them women personally. She knew like Phaedra personally. She had actually wrote jokes for Phaedra or Jones for Phaedra for the reunion. She was actually who like wrote that stuff for her to say like fix it Jesus and all that stuff. A lot of them be having people that give them pointers like, girl, what do I say if Kenya come from my neck? Girl, what would you say? And then somebody tell them what to say, coach them through it, and they remember parts of that conversation, so they'll throw it. And that's what that Kimberly lady was to Phaedra. And so she had a lot of dirt on Candy, and baby, she was spilling that shit. She was spilling it. When she called Blocker wife and told him I'm having a baby. Who, Kills? Who called Blocker wife? Because if somebody, wait, Blocker wife, you was having a baby. That sounds like an affair, my dear. Okay. Y'all is doing Black Pixie. Hi, Black Pixie. I hope you're still in here because I'm late on these comments. Things I don't know, but still, I don't need to talk to guys around my age. I ain't trying to change for sexual harassment. Yeah. I only talk to guys your age because you're young, Nigel, and older men usually have agendas. Like, hey, Tasha, there you go. I was about to say, y'all see Tasha in here, but I'm sure y'all saw her. He was wondering where you was at, Tasha. Oh, you take them talking to the top. Okay, hold on. Still trying to catch up, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, my eyes beginning to water. What I'm saying, why don't wait a minute, Thomas Hardcastle, what is you talking about? That's what I'm saying. Why does Shamar need to deny it constantly on TV media? Did y'all see that bullshit with Angela Simmons? That report they did with Angela Simmons? What was it? Ooh, who was it? Who was it? Who was it? It wasn't Rolling Stone. That's what I saw Sunday. Somebody had, that young dude had came out the one that used to date Regine. He had came out that was friends with the one dude, real close friends with the one dude. And after old girl had put that thing up, she put that shit up like 3 or 4 hours after he died. And I thought that was strange too, but I wasn't gonna say nothing on it because, like I said, I studied the occultic practices of Hollywood. And usually when them people be dying, it don't be what we hear it for. And so after the boy got on his live and was just like basically said to Angela in a nutshell, like, man, miss me with that bullshit with that getting on social media like we was the bestest of friends, or like y'all was the bestest of friends, when this man couldn't even hold his child because you wouldn't allow him to see it unless he gave you more money. And I was like, dude, pause, like, because you ain't hurting for money, Angela. Now, sometimes we have to take accountability for what we do. And you were supposed to be the golden child. And I know all the stress behind that and all of that. But that man didn't have to force you into nothing. So you knew he was a man of the streets. He was a drug dealer and all of this. You know that money is not legit. Okay, and periodically gonna go up and down. Depends on whatever the hell they into, what they selling, and if it's selling. So you was right there by his side, so you know something of the game. I just don't understand why, if that man was willing to be a father, money just ain't everything, and if he wanted to be like a daddy to where, like, yeah, get your son so I can go somewhere and relax, why the hell would I deny him of that? But if this man, if he can't, like, he already paid you $1,200 a month, which is chump change to you, but you wanna get what your friends is getting, 18,000 a month and all that, but your friends got knocked up by ball players and things like that. Okay, you didn't want Romeo to D you down, remember? So y'all say y'all ain't slept together, cause that, I can believe Romeo character, but I don't trust. Well, I ain't gonna say that because my pastor might see that one day. But them pastors' kids, you gotta keep a damn eye on them. Look at them like this all the time. So never let them get out of corner at your eye. If you're not looking at them straight on directly, make sure you always got them to the corner. It's best to have their ass to a corner to the right, because they like to do some type of little shimmy, and it's always to the damn right side. And I'm serious on this shit. I know plenty of pastors' kids, and it's always some fuckery going on over here to the right side. Just keep them in your view. Don't never let their asses get out of your view. Okay? Because they sneaky. They is sneaky, baby. And I get it. They probably have to be sneaky because their daddy the pastor, their mama the first lady. They got to present themselves like they perfect. I get it. They probably more bad shit crazy than we even recognize. But you got to, like, no. Anybody, y'all, in that high industry, anybody up there, if that Beyonce, Reverend, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather, Dr. Dre, what's his name? The one that, that one. The fat one from Florida, used to be the correction officer. Rick Ross. Him. All this, Drake, Rihanna, y'all, that shit go on and on and on and on. I don't ever want to take these people talent from them, because they have talent, but you have got to recognize it be predators within that industry, and they not there for kumbaya, my lord. Okay, they there because they see a whole different agenda, and they trying to get that shit off the ground, and they it's just it's just so wicked. I don't know. Sometimes you don't even know what to say to people because you ain't trying to freak them out on the wealth of knowledge you may know on a subject that they may not have learned yet or just don't know. Everybody learn at different speeds and can welcome things at different times, in their lives. So I don't know. But I was really shocked when I saw people running with that story of like, hey, Angela, we don't know if this nigga was sacrificed, if you had his ass killed because y'all having a custody trial, or if this man was, killed because of the drug dealing life he lived. We gonna find out one of the three it is though. Like some people just straight bold out like that. Some of them articles was just like, hey, it's three. It's one of the three. She either had his ass killed for the child support situation, and she don't want to share the baby because he was going after the baby. He wanted, like custody over the baby to where it would be like say he can have the baby over the summer. He didn't just want to be, I get my baby every 2 weekends father. Damn him, Angela. Damn him. Like, girl, do you know so many? It's a woman right now on the phone with her baby daddy, bitch. Not even the baby daddy, but the woman he did damn at this very moment. They ain't got nothing to do with the woman that didn't birth his children. And she's trying to talk that woman into getting him to act right so her child can experience something with his father acting right. Whether it is tell him to have his ass at that game Friday, or whether it's to tell him to have his ass at that meeting Friday for school, whatever it is a baby mama out there right now trying to get the baby daddy to act right. And you had one and he was doing too much. Like, bitches like you, I just want to tap upside the head with some holy water and a lethal hand and just get, put y'all asses to sleep pretty much, just flat out. Because that's just stupid. That's just stupid. Stupid! Girl, stupid! It is children that ain't even said hey to they pappies. And you on petty, just need to get with Mimi and write a damn book. Just two petty hoes just unhappy because they not being treated how they feel. But this man wants to be a part of his children's lives. Like, every man ain't gonna act right. We already know that. Okay? We already know that. And we usually be having the intuition when they asses ain't gonna act right either. But I get it. It's archaic nature. I get that. Okay. Okay, we have a saying in my language that basically translates to teach your children well at home before you send them, oh girl, out into the world. Yes, because whatever you don't teach them at home, they are going to. What is your what's your language, Abby? But yeah, Sonny, that's what I was taught. That's what I was taught. Like I can honestly say my parents, God in no way, form, or fashion, don't let that happen. But if my parents was sadly to both of them leave today, they can at least leave knowing that they got their children can survive without them. Don't none of us want to do it. Please believe me. But if they were to be gone, we ain't gonna lose our homes. We ain't gonna lose our cars. We're not gonna go without because they showed us how to go get it without them. They made sure that we were able to do that without them. Okay? And that's just what it is. And when you got 8 different personalities, y'all, I got 8 siblings. Okay? Well, it's 8 of us, so I have 7. But you know, sometimes I have to think that on my parents, like, well, damn, y'all have to, because my sisters, they get into that, I'm the middle, I'm the oldest, I'm the, like the middle one is the most mistreated, and it's like, piss me with that shit, because no matter what, they'll just, hey, shut up, you're spoiled, y'all asses is the one that did it, like, the fuck, like, we're not gonna pretend like y'all wasn't involved. Yes, I can admit that. At first, I wouldn't want to admit that, but yeah, I swear, y'all, my whole voice changed when I talk to my daddy. I don't even know. I don't know how or where it be going, but it is not this tone. It turns way softer. It's almost like, no, it's not kiddish, but it's just like my dad. I don't know, y'all. My daddy is just like everything, so it's like I have such high respect for him, but I do notice one time I was dating when I was dating a guy, and he was like, my dad had called, and like we were arguing when he had called, and anytime my dad called, if daddy come across your phone, it's like, okay, it's important. You got to pick up daddy, because daddy ain't gonna call unless it's like important. If daddy is calling, it's something. It's like daddy wants something, because he just ain't gonna call and be like, hey, what you doing? He don't do that on the phone. So if he called, he wants something. Like he got a question, or it's something. So all of us will pick up. And mama done learn how to manipulate that to take his phone if we ain't picking up for her. Like, mama, I'm gonna get back at you. And she want us to pick up. She'll use that to her advantage. Go ahead and give me your phone, and then call us. No, we gonna pick that damn thing up because we don't know how not to. But anyway, but we was arguing. I mean, y'all, like, when you yelling, and it was a high level argument. And did my mama call first? I think like my mom or somebody called from my parents' house, like the house phone. So I didn't get that since we were arguing. But then right after that, like maybe 2 minutes later, after it stopped ringing, my daddy called and it said daddy across my phone. So it was like, okay, well, that was my daddy that called before. If he called him twice, he wants something. So I'm like, in the midst of, like, I'm like, be quiet, because I gotta pick the phone up. So shut up, because if he hear you yelling, that shit is a wrap, okay? Because questions, yeah, no, that don't need to happen. So I'm just like, and he didn't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me, shut up, just be quiet, just sip it, like, trying to help you out. And yeah, I mean, it was just weird because we were arguing right up until my daddy picked up and was like, hey, baby. And I was like, hey, daddy, how are you? He was like, I'm good, baby, how are you? I was just calling to remind you. And then he was like, what the? And I did notice it, but I didn't. I guess nobody had ever pointed that shit out to me, but literally, my voice had completely changed. It sounded like I was the happiest, chipperest person. I had just been crying, because you get so mad at somebody, they're not seeing your point of view. You get mad, you cry. You're not crying because you sad or no shit. You just literally that mad. Like, it was that one of them type of arguments. And but I never noticed that shit until he pointed that out. But that happens every single time. My daddy could walk in this room right now, and y'all would see my whole octave voice level. It would change. It would just completely change. I don't know why. I know I'm a daddy's girl, so I'm just chalk it up to that, but I can't explain the physics behind it at all. Not Rusty. Okay. Learn the real world, and it will be taught with the same love, patience, and understanding that you do with that, and it's definitely true. That, oh yes, girl. I hope you put down here what you are, what language you was talking about. Hey Carl. Hey Carl. Have we had Carl before? Didn't they? Don't look that chuckle whale. I don't never even remember trying to pronounce that shit. So that look foreign right there. Rules, candy dance, are you like a dog with pink? Oh Lord, jeez, I'm trying to go past this right there. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Yeah. Who's Auntie Advice, Tasha? Shamar Dysphagia. I don't know who that is, Thomas. Shamar Dysphagia. I know who Phaedra is, but I. Or is that girl? No, I don't know. I ain't even gonna pretend. So you can still get it. Bernie, Nuna B, Bernie Mac. Yeah, I think he was definitely murdered for not getting down with the get down, because I don't care what anybody say, Dale Hughley is not funny. That y'all, his whole part during the Kings of Comedy was just like, I mean, you went from laughing your ass off. Like, I remember my jaw was hurting through that damn movie. Like, just like, as soon as they're doing this, like, shit, But when they brought out Dale Hughley, I damn sure got a rest on them jaws, because it was just like, I remember, because we was at my best friend auntie house, and we had watched it, and we was all sitting on the floor. This is when it came around, like when it was out, so I wasn't in a wheelchair. I didn't get in a wheelchair until like 2004, I think is the year. All that stuff happened. And so I could still walk and everything. But we were sitting on the floor, and it was like, I don't know if it was a family reunion or we just had a barbecue, whatever. They had barbecued. And I remember literally choking at Steve Harvey in that, when he was talking about Kool in the Gang. And taking a paper towel, how black people would have been on the Titanic. Like, I remember literally nearly choking on a rib, okay? Like, her brother had to come and slap me in the back. Her grandma was like, baby, you got it. Granny was like, you got it. I nearly choked on a damn rib because that shit was so funny. So literally we had to quit eating. And I remember start eating again when he came out. Because it was like, what the? I knew he wasn't funny, but that just solidified, like, oh, gosh. And so I don't know how he got on that tour. But I believe that him, like I said, in the industry, when you do things, it's at a cost. So anytime we see these celebrities get up there, baby, they have paid some type of cost, okay? Period. Okay, that's just what they believe. They believe that, what is it? High below, so below, or high above, or so below, some shit, whatever that foolery bullshit is, that if you could do all the wicked deeds in the world as long as you do enough good to balance you out. That's why we have charities and all of that shit. That shit is for the forefront. Oh, if I feed some kids over in Africa, damn it, these, 3 kids I just molested, they'd be alright. They would be the fuck alright, because I just fed some children in Africa, okay? They got one more grain of rice before they went to bed. Like, literally, that type of shit suffices them, okay? Because their whole rule is to satisfy their wicked, but, they do recognize God and that he's the ruler of all things, because they know they have to do so much good in order to stay under God's radar. Because if they just do wicked, that's going to bring too much attention on them, and God's going to want to eliminate them. So they feel that they balance it out. It's okay. It's fine. It's, because they feel if we get more wicked people than good, how can God win? They still got that denial, but they know he ain't no joke. They know he ain't no joke. They know he ain't nothing to play with, but they still, I guess, let the devil use them. I don't know what the fuck they do, but I just know that the prices they pay. That's why when they get up there telling us, oh, you want to be me, you jealous of me, I tried this, I tried that, but bitch, you know what, I can look in the mirror and not jump. Do you know at what year was that when Lady Gaga wore that meat dress? Do you know for 8 months after that, she would not let Amira be in her house because every time she saw Amira, it'd be other people in it, so she wouldn't let Amira be in her house. Her chefs and things like that have to sleep with her at night because she get, she feels something gonna come drag her off at night. So like other people have to sleep with her. Bitch, you couldn't pay me to be jealous of that. You couldn't pay me to be jealous of that. I can get a little spooked, but I can holler out Jesus and be A to hell okay. Now you know what I mean? You into some shit, you done seen some shit that the eyes can't unsee. And you done done some things so you can walk your ass across the Grammys and get in some beef. In some beef. Who even sat by you that night? You had to. Ugh, that smell just had to be. Okay. Okay, you're Nigerian. Oh, okay, Abby. Yoruba. Wait, Yoruba. Yoruba. Okay, alright. Oh, you know what? I said that. I'm sorry. The other day, when I was talking about a Nigerian person, I had said, well, they do be having that scam game on life. Now they got that shit down to a whole nother science. Okay, I watched 2020. And this man they literally tracked him down in Nigeria, but he was like this really, really good scammer. This man had got like 800,000 from just 2 families in a course of a week by calling these people, just talking them the hell out of money, just talking them right out their pension. And, he had different types of scams. So the little news guy had, set up a little scam and went over there with him and then busted him out. And he was so cold, he just put his little suit on, I don't know what you're talking about. You see these tapes, my ninja, you know what the hell I'm talking about. You're guilty. He walked his ass right out the hotel and was back doing exactly what he, was doing the very next day. I said, oh my gosh, y'all, that's a whole other type of scam right there. That's that scary type of scam. But, nobody's ever gonna beat out that Caucasian race. They got, that's just facts. They got killing, pillaging, raping, lying, everything on lock. I mean, they invented that shit. They really invented that shit. Now, how did I can't even remember how Aretha died. Did she die like a natural, or did she die of some cancer or something like that? Because, I distanced myself so much from music. Like, literally, the only time y'all, when I was on here with the music, like, I listen to music every now and the blue moon, because, like, some of that shit is just, like, it literally just be a spell. Like, for instance, you got this shit hurt me to the core. When this song came out, y'all, I was walking around on this bitch acting like I was Mariah Carey, okay? No, I can't sing with the damn. But that song would come on, you had I said the people be belching that stuff like somebody had just cut me a dang on deal. The song by Alicia Keys, This Girl Is on Fire, when it came out, I thought that was such an empowering song to women. And I was just like, that is so beautiful. But then I watched somebody had broke down the person that wrote it, the meaning behind it, and it was weird because they just broke it down by taking the music off of it and reading the sentences, and lo and behold, it just didn't even sound the same, because in that song she's talking about the torment. That's why she's on fire. The torture, the torment. That shit ain't like this girl was on fire because she lit, because she the bomb, you know. But that's how it's being sung. But those words, that's not how the words are. The words are literally saying, like, my soul is draining and all this shit. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like that, stuff like that creeps me out because you could be singing a song and then find out what it really means and have you sick to your stomach. Just have you sick to your freaking stomach. Like it's one lady in that video I did about Beyonce and the Witchcraft, and she just every couple of weeks she adds to her comment, and she just still trying to ride me about, oh Beyonce, you took one little clip of her doing, you know, pointing her finger during her song. And that's when she first just came out. And according to your own theory, she wasn't in there yet. Yeah, and I showed that clip because she was learning. Okay, now you can see her. She do that little hand gesture a lot more. You don't see it as often. That was very obvious. I don't know. It's like I was looking at that like I remember watching that performance. How the hell I didn't see that? Because she was just like right there like this. I ain't gonna do the little thing, but you know, right there like this with the pointing of it, like the whole time, like do 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 do. That's how she was. Like she never put that mug down. Like Beyonce, be creative with it. You know, she know how to do that now. But I was like, you're right. She didn't know how to do it, so she kept that mug up the whole time and pointing it at everybody. That's why it's so obvious when you slow it down and know what to look for. But I told her, I said, I remember watching this performance. I did not notice it then, and I'm sure I would not notice it now if I had not studied it. But you noticed it, but you still think it's stupid. But the thing, tell me whenever, if y'all didn't ever remember posing for a selfie and been like, oh, let me do the hand just. Who the hell be like, let me put my hand over? Who the hell be like that when somebody be like, let me take a picture? Nobody. So why we got so many celebrities running around with that doing their shit and covering up? I ain't never thought them cover up when while taking a picture. Never. So it's like it's got to be logical. The reasons got to be logical, and they are not. My neighbor. Can y'all hear my neighbor? Because I hear him extremely. Okay, young fella, your name is D's Nuts. You can go ahead and get right on off of my page. These people, oh my goodness. Jessica, what's called respect? Besides when I read the songs. But what you mean? What's called respect, honey? Sexting all the time, babe. Man. Okay. I don't miss until yesterday's I ain't even gonna ask about that. What you would call it? Thomas. What? Not sure. Why he gotta be trolling the rest of the year for how dogs? What in the hell? Oh my gosh. Abby, you're gonna have to teach us some of that. Some of your language. Okay. Okay, Thomas, you said yes, it was on Watch What Happens Live. Bernie was in with the reptilians. You, hey, I don't put it past it. But what did you see? Because I didn't see it. The story I heard the most about Bernie Mac was when I don't know if you ever heard the guy that talks about the cloning center when he talks about the cloning center and with Bernie Mac and how he died and stuff like that. And the only thing, because that sounds so outlandish. Not the cloning, because I don't understand how people don't understand cloning. Like, if a doctor can take my egg and take somebody's sperm and put it together in a petri dish, and then put it back in my womb, they've already made the baby. When when the sperm and the egg come together, that is the creation of the baby. So now all you need is a womb. Okay. I've told you guys before that, like, when my best friend had her child, he was born early. He was born with very rare disease, like only two kids are four kids, but only him and another kid in Australia are the only two alive with this documented disease, and it's crazy. But when he was born, he was very deformed. He was not developed all the way. His head was literally shaped like Stewie on Family Guy, like a football, literally. I don't know what his mouth was doing, but it was doing a gangster lean over to the side. His eyes was over here. He didn't even have any cartilage. Like, none of that was there. It was just two holes. They had to build that. They had to build that, and they had to build a cartilage for his ears. So he was very, this disease, that's what it does. And so when he came out, they had to make a womb for him because he wasn't done growing. He didn't have any eyelashes and all of that. All that, his ears hadn't had time to develop and all of this stuff. He didn't have any fingernails, and so he didn't have the coat over his eyes that needed to be there. So they didn't want him to open his eyes so he wouldn't go blind. Without having that film of coat that grows over our eyes, you could go blind. It was a lot. And my friend was like, she was a senior in high school when this shit was happening. So just that heifer turned into super damn woman. Like, she turned into super damn woman overnight, and but because he was deformed, they had like this incubator where they built, and they put, like, I remember they took him because we couldn't touch him or nothing for the longest, and they took him and they put him on this little mattress, and then they put the glass things up that built the wall around him, and then they had this little pump. They put a pump in there, and they had took her amniotic fluid and they had multiplied it, and then they had some like bluish looking gel, look like hair gel almost, without the bubbles in it, and or warm jello. I don't know. This shit was weird, but they would put some of her fluid in there and then put a layer of that. Like, they put different ratios around different areas and all this stuff. And in this mattress he was laying on was it looked like a little air mattress, like a little miniature air mattress, like a little baby miniature air mattress. But that mattress, over the next couple of hours, it started to dissolve in that fluid. And so after maybe about a full 24 hours, he was just floating in the middle of that tank, like, just in mid that gel, whatever that stuff her amniotic fluid and the stuff around him. He was just hanging out in the middle of the tank. He wasn't on the floor of the tank. He was just in the middle because the mattress that he was on originally had dissolved purposely. It was meant to do that, had dissolved in the stuff so his body could finish developing, because they had built what he thought was her womb. So even though she birthed him early, they built a womb around him and put him back in that, and that's how he finished growing. So it's like like I saw that shit with my own two eyes. So when people like they had been back when they with Dolly the sheep when they did that shit, it was an experiment in Africa where this man had been trying to put human babies in gorillas, and he had succeeded in quite a few of those, but they would either die during childbirth, like the gorilla and the kid would die during childbirth. They could never get a successful birth, anything like that. And but he got very far on one of the pregnancies of the gorilla carrying the human child, the human sperm, not like a baby and a monkey together. They were just the incubators, pretty much. But I remember studying for that, and that was back in that was like right after the first damn war. So that it's like that whole Dolly the sheep shit, that was fake. That was just to see how are they gonna react to cloning. Put that out there. Tell them we didn't create this little cute sheep, which I'm sure they did, but just tell them we just figured out how to do that shit. No, no. If they sit up here and they convince celebrities to carry their ass on TV, and they tried to tell us by the droves, hey, you guys, y'all can't just screw and have sex and create children. You know you need man, right? You know you need man. Nope, nope, I know. You know that God gave him that little woodpecker and that little, that little spot for y'all to create and reproduce us, period. But just since you don't know, that's why Kim Kardashian didn't carry her last two children. Was the last two children, last one? I don't know. Whatever the hell. That's why she didn't carry hers. That's why Beyonce didn't carry hers. That's why Angelina Jolie didn't carry hers. All this shit, they try to convince you that like, hey, you need a doctor to help you have a baby. No. I just need to go screw my man. That's what I need to do. It's been working for years. So, no, I don't need to go to your office so you can inject me painfully with his sperm. And he can at least do it while I'm feeling happy. Like, no. But they got so many, you see so many women going on TV. I got to put my eggs in the freezer because I'm turning 40. And despite the fact that women have children at 40 every freaking day, it's somebody giving birth right now that's 43 right now, cussing and fussing and mad as hell that she even decided to get knocked up because she going through that pain right now. And yet somebody at home tripping because they 29 because they'll be 30 tomorrow and they ain't got no kids yet. It's like when people used to live back to where they used to live 150 years and all this, be 210 and be looking like this because we were made to live a long time. But over the years that cuts down dramatically. We used to live for like 200 something freaking years. Now you lucky if you get to 80. Like that shit is crazy. Oh my gosh, that shit is crazy. I don't know how people don't see this shit and don't get scared when they see it. Bernie Mac was sick. He didn't get killed. I don't know what to think about Bernie Mac because I wasn't into it yet. I wasn't studying it yet. And I don't even remember. I remember he had got sick. So I don't even remember like the circumstance it was under with Bernie Mac. But I do believe now people were saying before he died, and this was amongst his peers, they were saying that him and Steve Harvey was feuding. Now after Bernie Mac died, Steve Harvey did come up a great bit. Now what I say, well, I know Steve Harvey is involved in some fuckery is because for one, he just got stuff that shouldn't even went to him. Why is you got family, whatever that show's called, the family one. Why you got that? Like, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I think that just didn't even suit well. But then, because he just went all the way up. Steve Harvey went so far up after Bernie died. And it was just like, but it was his hustle matching his rewards, is what I was asking. And they were not. They were not. They were not. I mean, they were not. This man, and you have to. And then my whole thing is why I was suspicious of Steve Harvey is because he also went through that. They have a ritual where you have to do like embarrassment. It's a ritual of embarrassment. You have to be, embarrassed. Period. That's what you just have to be embarrassed. And when he did that, what was that shit? The USA, and he pronounced the wrong woman. That just had every sign as a ritual. I forgot what it's called. It's not embarrassment ritual, but it's something along the lines of that. But yeah. You said where's Candy when you meet? DL is a wash that was my bathroom time of Kings of Con. Right, Jessica, he sucked. DL is not funny. I remember we had that show. I used to be like, who the hell gave him a show? Because he's just not funny at all. And I mean, like I said, I remember just be like, okay, it's safe to eat. Because it just what he just, oh shit, that shit. Thinking about that shit is draining my body. That's ridiculous. Okay, 6. Okay, no deals. Watch fucking Candy Purrs. Bernie Mac died from scoliosis. Okay, scoliosis. I remember he had some type of disease, but I guess all I'm saying is, and I mean, like I said, I can't even, I don't know. I can't put no judgment on that because I wasn't into anything. But it's just a learning process. It's just a learning process that you got to go through because, like I said, my whole intention was to denounce my sister. To be like, girls, don't bring this shit up to me again. So, so I went in with negative eyes, being negative Betty, like, what's this fuckery? Trying to denounce everything known to man. And that young man that made that documentary just kept slapping my ass upside the head with just like, nope, you can't deny that. No, you can't deny that. So then I would go look up everything just to try to be like, maybe he embellishing a little bit. And you find 10 more things to be like, now what? That would just make you be like, now you can't mistake that because if you go look at some artists' interviews over in the UK, they're more freely over there. They ask more risque questions. You have to remember they also get butt ass naked over on the news over there as well. In some places. So you have, it's different than America for sure. But if you ever watch any of their interviews, and I mean the ones, go look for ones that are not these big mega outlets that are pretty much like the American brand, but over there, the brand just over there, continuation of the American brand. But these, not like the Breakfast Club of Australia or whatever, but go over there and find the grown folk of the Tasha K or the Lovely T.I. or over there and see of somebody that's, trying to come up and they answer these questions and they just seem to be freely over there, like, because a lot of this shit we don't see. If it's not going to that same outlet that's ran over here by the same damn people, we really don't be seeing that shit because they work with the people that's all got the same agenda. And it's not until you go see those interviews where that star felt so comfortable and felt so far away from America and felt so far away from the foolery we do here that they let their guard down and they talk about something that is puzzling. Like, well, what you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, you just watching it like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I mean, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it other than y'all have to go look at it. Like my sister would tell me, you have to just go look at it for yourself and then make your own conclusion. But everybody that I know that, especially I didn't send, like, just go look at it. Did the same shit that, like, almost been a little bit mad at me, like, why you send me to this shit? You could have let me blissfully be stupid than to send me towards some shit that now I see. I see things. It's just like, well, you'll just see, you know, like on them cartoons, you'll just see a penis placed in the background. Like, what the? Not like, oh, it looks like a shaft and it looks like some ball. No. Just like, put that bitch on pause. And there you just got a dick right there. Like, wait. Is that a dick under the bed in Toy Story? You'd be like, is that a dick under there? That's a dick. I know what a dick look like. And that's a dick. What is a dick doing under the bed? But damn it, it's there. It's just like that type of shit, That type of shit. It's mind-boggling. Okay, okay. So what you do? Okay, so it's age injection from the silent killer if you die. I don't know what you're talking about, Mona. Okay, if you die from scoliosis because the devil done twisted it, girl. Thomas, it's not so much as you have to remember what the devil does. The devil tries to trick you with your own system. You have to learn your enemy. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You have to learn your enemy because the devil don't take a day off. He don't get tired like us. Okay, he is the originator of I don't get tired. Okay, and he don't get tired, and he got a lot of soldiers, and sometimes we get lazy, and we have our faults and shit like that, and we get lost and things like that. You always got somebody on your back, which is his ass and his crew, always trying to wait for you to fuck up to drop the ball so they can come creeping in. It's more to it than the eye can see. If you just don't see a spiritual world around you, that I don't know how you don't. I don't know how, but it is. Believe me, it is, and I'm not trying to denounce anything you believe in or anything like that. I'm not trying to do that, but it's just more to it than what we see. And that, I don't know how else to just word that without it's more to it. And it is almost a bliss to be in to be ignorant of it. But I'm glad that I can see stuff, because now I can watch stuff and be like, no, see the meaning or see the little thing they slide in to try to trick you. It was like I watched a movie the other day, and the movie, it was good. It was on Netflix. I can't even pronounce what the hell they were. I don't know what it was called. But it was about okay, if y'all go in, if y'all put in on Netflix like fairy tale, like Hood, a fairy tale or something like that. Shit. It's a movie, and it's like about a blacksmith. And he is it's back in the like early, before there was electricity. It's like somewhere, I think it's based, I want to say 1600s or some shit like that. Back when it was horse and carriage and lanterns and things like that. I want to say, I think it started, I can't remember now. But, and it's like, this small Ireland town, and it's a blacksmith, and At the beginning of the movie, he is in the war. He's in the war till he find out like the war is on some bullshit. Like they just using him in to, it wasn't under the pure intentions that he thought it was under. So he skips over the army. He runs. He runs from the army, which is AWOL, and he goes back home. Well, when he get back home, his young bride, she rocking a baby. He like, oh bitch, I ain't been here in a year. Who that is? Who that baby is? Who that baby belong to? Who is that baby pappy? Because it ain't me. And so, he don't take that news too well. And so he like grabs the baby, start throwing the baby all over the place, and she's like trying to get him to calm down. And so then the daddy comes home, the daddy of the baby, the man she shacking up with. But she was told that he had died in the war. Because he had went AWOL, so they thought at the beginning of the movie he like in a firing range, except for he killed everybody. Like he was to be killed in one of the firing range because he was caught by the enemy, but he ended up killing everybody, and then that's when he went AWOL. And so I guess they thought he was dead, so it was reported back to her that he was dead. So she went on with her life. Now he came in, I asked him no questions, just snatching up shit and throwing shit, which happened to be the baby. And so she, the guy came home, they get to fighting, he accidentally he beats the guy to death. So she's so drained, and her lover didn't die and all this shit. She hangs herself. So that kind of makes him go a little bit batshit crazy. So somewhere in there, I don't know how they fit this shit in there. When he was supposed to be killed with the firing range, like the devil had sent a demon after him to get him, and he had caught the demon and put him in was keeping him hostage. And so later on in the movie, like where he lives, this guy is like, it's kind of like the town was like, look, you stay over there, we stay over here. Don't start none, won't be none. That's how the arrangement was set up. So nobody really messed with him. But a little girl, her older brother threw the doll over the fence or whatever, so she got to go over there and get the fence. She ended up running into the demon, which morphed into a little kid, and it convinced her to let him out. And so she lets him out, and then that's when he tries to take the man and tries to take him back or take her back. But long story short, within this movie, by the time the movie started moving towards the end, y'all, Abby John Brown, they made it to where what they wanted you to feel during this movie was this demon that was not ever cute. It was, a very ugly little creature, very scary looking creature, that they would make sure would say jokes and, kind of be nice. They tried to make you like him, oh, he said a joke. It was funny, And by the end of the movie, the guy, another demon comes, causes all this chaos and kills the little girl. And so the guy tells the demon that he's been keeping held up, like, okay, I'll let you take me back to hell if you take me back to get this little girl back, because he had ended up making a deal with the demon. He asked him could he see his wife one last time, and of course, you ask the devil for something, you thinking it's gonna come one way and it ain't. Okay, it's consequences to it. So he had showed him his wife, but she was burning in hell. She was, grotesquely gross looking and burning in hell. And he thinking he about to see his wife, like, but she had killed herself in the movie. So, they was going on the basis of, okay, she's in hell because she committed suicide and she committed adultery because he was not dead, so that's why she was in hell, but at the end of the movie, they all go to hell. It's almost like a damn field trip. They go to hell, he eventually just ends off staying in hell because he becomes the Ghostbuster. Okay, he down there to whoop demons' ass and whatnot, and so he down there, the karate Chun-Li, hell whooping everybody's ass that need to be whooped, and the demon has so much compassion for the little girl, he brings her back to earth. And he come back to the town, and he like pretty much with the town make the same agreement. Like, look here, don't start none, won't be none. And the town like, look now, you gotta get out of here with that fuck shit. You got to go, okay? We had that arrangement with him, but you a whole nother situation. We ain't gonna tell nobody about you, but just go. And so he skips off until the sunset. I said, what the fuck? What in the fuck? What? I was so puzzled because had I watched that 4 years ago, I would have been like, I would have fell for that shit because that's what it was designed to do. It was designed for you to literally have compassion in your heart for that character, that demonic character that was pretty much having a heart in like, no. I was so shocked and puzzled by that movie, if that's the way that it went, and I didn't think I was gonna see that shit. I can't even tell y'all what the name of that movie is, but it's on Netflix. I know if you like, I remember it suggested it to me because I had watched Tales in the Hood 2. So if y'all put Tales in the Hood 2, they be changing their movie covers all the time. It's something with, it'll say in the description box, it's like a blacksmith, and it clearly points out a blacksmith captures a demon and like holds them hostage. That's in the description. That's what the description pretty much tells. Because it's like he holds the demon responsible for bringing such misery onto his life. So he holds him hostage. So, I think but that just threw me for a loop because I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. So that really surprised me. I'll never forget that picture of Chris Rock. What picture of Chris Rock? I was in the 4th grade then when he died. Oh, you was in the 4th grade when Bernie Mac died? No, sure. You couldn't have been not when Bernie Mac died. You can't be talking about him. She said, yes, especially when the devil got his claw up on your ass. Yeah. That's somebody you can't take your eyes off of. Got to watch his ass every inch you move. It's called injection from that silent killer. I don't know, y'all. Next level conversation. Okay, no, go ahead. So, what'd you do? Does he grab a friend when he told his age? Oh, okay. Y'all talk about. Okay. No wine, but oh, that is. You're right. That is a champagne emoji. I ain't even noticed that, Jessica. That's true, damn it. I be using that emoji for all types of shit. That is a shit. That ain't a wine. I guess the red one is the wine emoji. I never thought that hard on it, I guess. Ooh. Okay, yes. See, I'm glad I don't have to know nothing about that mirror bullshit, because I got mirrors everywhere in my house. Okay. That's but it's just, it baffles me how stars will make so many songs and say, no, bitch, you jealous because you ain't on this private plane that I don't really own, and 3 or 4 niggas ain't sucking money out your check before I even get it, and you jealous of all that. No, I'm not jealous of no hoe that can't sleep at night. No, never. What stuff to be jealous of? Like, but okay. I guess. Is that? Hold on. I think I started playing with this the other day. Yeah. Sorry, y'all, I got distracted. Then I'm They don't have no Facebook be having some really cute ones. Okay, let me go back to normal. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Well, okay, go away now. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. The president is bad. It's not having a president at all. The president is as bad as not having a president at all. Child, I can't even. The president, I've been fucking around, had a siege on y'all ass. I can't even talk about Trump. Just that little song, guy. I just. And I had looked that family up that I was telling y'all about too yesterday. Yeah, they was deported. Shoot, I think it was like March. It was sometime in March when they was deported. The husband and the wife, they left the kids over here, which are saying with another Syrian family that are citizens of the United States because they were born over here. So they left them with them, and that's all they know right now. Oh, I miss her. Good night. What is his name? Is it SR or Senior? I mean, she probably gone by now, but why is Toxic gonna get sued, Jessica? Wait, he said, wait, did Steve Harvey mustache tell on his ass big and fake? What? Y'all would not believe when I found out Steve Harvey little hair was fake. I was like, are you serious? My sister was like, bitch, you did not think that was no real hair. She was like, that perfectly manicured line up there, you did not think that was no real hair. I was like, yeah, that was before he went bald and all that. Back in his what was that show he had on the WGN with the school with Romeo, and he was Regina was the principal, and then he was like the music teacher, him and Cedric, and yes. You see Hillary Clinton is who all these celebs wanted the White House, queen of the reptilian. Yeah, but we didn't have a good choice. I mean, it was going to be a fail either way. And that's why I feel like we should have, after experiencing what we experienced as American citizens, that should have been a moment when we came together and been like, oh, y'all not going to trap us in no shit like that ever again. And we should have took that moment out and be like, okay, well, we gonna make sure we never get trapped with two shitty ass choices again. But we're not. We're doing the shit we're doing. Where I don't know if y'all watch the Young Turks. They're like a news channel that actually report news. And I had watched this. It was of a sorority girl, y'all, and she it was of a sorority girl, and she like got on her. It's some shit, something like, okay, like Instagram. You got Instagram. Well, I guess it had chat rooms in the Instagram, which was more private, and she made a video where she put it on this private Instagram thing where certain people could see it. And she in the bathroom, and she's like, yeah, bitches, I'm in the South now. I'm from Jersey, but I'm in the South now. We'll call niggers when we want to call them niggers. Darn it. And I'm in the South now. Like, bitch, What? So that was her first video in the bathroom, and then she went on some little rant talking about some. I'm helping the niggers, and they better be happy because I'm turning off the water. So I just helped 5 niggers in Africa, and they better be happy. So I guess it was like sorority week or some shit, cause she out up in the camera, drunk as a skunk, talking about some shit, talking about niggas, but then talking about some she screwed a young man, which I was assuming was the niggas she was talking. Like, girl, go to bed. What the girl? Some of y'all just don't know how stupid y'all be fucking looking. But so she sat up there in her third video. Her and her little friends in the car throwing up their little sorority. I love Alpha, whatever the fuck the rest of it was, because I'm white and I'm in the South and we rising and it's the niggers and just the South. Like, bitch, you don't even know what you're saying at this point. You're just talking to be talking. But nonetheless, somebody on there that was in her little chat group was like, ew, you disgusting whore. And so they copied it and put it all over social media, like the Instagram type, so it went viral. And so the girl lost her scholarship. She got thrown out of the college. She lost, she couldn't be in the sorority, of course. Just fucked up her life all for one word. You fucked up your life all for what? Cause tell me who came out harmed? Am I at home crying because you said the word nigger and made yourself look stupid and lost every fucking thing you ever threw them legs up to the moon to work for? Because if she wasn't a working type, trust me, she probably fucked to get in that degree. I mean, in that sorority, in that college. Probably sucked some little old tallywhacker real well to even get on that campus. Okay, that's just the type of broad she was. But do you think we was at home crying, trying to recover from you saying the N-word? Did you see? They think it's so much power behind that. I think they think, because we get upset about it, it's like, bitch, we're dying inside. Like, and it's almost like it's the same thing with Barbecue Becky, Patty Whack, Give a Dog a Bone, Corner Store Caroline, Poor Boy Mark. I don't even, shit, my head hurt. Okay, it's so freaking many. But I had watched the clip of the white woman that harassed the black man for getting in his apartment. And see, I had not watched that because I remember when all that shit was happening, I was trying to turn out, like, I was doing like 3 videos back to back. And I was trying to get them out. So I was not like watching anything on the internet. So I had watched Lovely T video about Angela Simmons, and then that one came on after it. Whatever reason, it suggested it to me right after that one. The one she did about the boy at the bodega that I think it was Corner Store Caroline, that said that he grabbed her ass and all of that. And I was really disappointed in the news because the news did not highlight the facts as they should have highlighted it with Barbecue Becky. Okay, because both of those things that should have been highlighted in those cases was that those operators had dealt with those 2 white women before. And them operators couldn't even take it. Them operators was like, why are you calling today? Ma'am, look, the cops will be out there when you gotta think Barbecue Becky 2 damn hours. She had to keep calling them. They wasn't coming their asses out there. They was not coming their asses out there. And the only reason they ended up doing, because she was persistent. She was persistent, and I'm gonna fuck you niggers days up because you did not listen to me. And she did not think that people that was gonna stop along that path that had saw her showing her ass before them cameras started, and it was like you went into scare mode. And a white guy was asking me today, like, he was like, no offense, but I didn't see what was. I mean, I saw the disgustingness behind it, but he was like, a lot of people was just saying, a lot of African American people were saying that's what we're saying about the white privilege. All that was played out in that one tape. We got all of the steps. We got the when they get angry, them get their way. Then they get, oh, I'm gonna blame you for some shit, when she was just like, they're pushing me. I was looking at this bitch stand there, say, they're pushing me, as if she was being surrounded by a circle of people. And as she was imaginary, like just bouncing around in a circle as if she was being pushed and circled around a group of people while saying, they're pushing me, they're following me. There's just one chick following you. Give her damn car back. And she never said she gonna scoot on down the road. Like, bitch, I would have punched you in your throat, said up there, I would have never showed you nothing. But once you took it out of my hand, we would have had a serious problem. Okay? Because I didn't get that. But nonetheless, you fucking did it. Okay? So what was weird and shocking to me on that? What the guy was asking me about was like he was like, what do you guys mean everything played out in that one video? He was like, I saw somebody show their behind, and we was like, no, the steps played out. That's what we had never had on film. The steps play out. And what we meant by that was what she did before the cameras came off. She did I'm a white woman. You better turn that grill off. Or I'm gonna come turn it off for you, because that's what she was quoted saying. For them, she was gonna pour water on their grill if they didn't put it out. She was gonna out it for them. And they was ultimately she got mad because they was laughing like, girl, you're not gonna sit down. You ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, she didn't get under those black men's skin. They did not fear her like, oh shit, white woman's talking. Put the barbecue out. Put it out now. They didn't do that. And that's what they were supposed to appease her ego. And they were supposed to fear her whiteness. They were just supposed to automatically, hey, well, you don't see I'm a white woman here telling you what to do. You need to do it. That's whatever mentality she had. And the fact, because those men laughed at her, they did not take her serious. They was like, bitch, wish you would come over here with some water. Okay? They were like, they didn't even put no energy in her. They was like, bitch, I'm not getting angry today. I'm not wasting my time on you. I'm about to barbecue the hell out these bitches. And then eat them in front of you if you're still standing there. Like, they just didn't have that. They were supposed to get upset. They were supposed to be assaulted. They were supposed to be angry black men. They were supposed to get hostile with her, so when she called the police, she could be that victim. And they were not giving her that. And she was determined. And so the shocking part, and I told him, I said the shocking part was how she lied right there with the camera on her face. That's just like me sitting right here, but then I report to a policeman and say, at 9:56, I was being sexually assaulted by my neighbor. Now, if he do just the little smallest amount of work, he can kill his ass on my YouTube and see at 9:56 my ass was sitting right here, perfectly okay in front of y'all. Not being sexually assaulted, not even having a man anywhere in the vicinity of me in my U-High, nowhere, okay? So, after seeing such a thing, they would need to skip to do their ass back to me and be like, yo, Ashley, what's this? Because we got your ass sitting in front of a whole camera at 9:56 and you ain't being raped, Alpha. You know what I mean? Like, that was her situation. Like, you don't see this camera rolling that's pointing towards your big ass. You still gonna act this out? It was shocking because she went through the motions, I'm scared, but the shaking of the hand, but no reason to be shaking, how she was trying to throw her breath off to sound fearful, leave me alone. Bitch, what is you fragile? What the hell is you doing? It was fucking exhausting. But had that person been any other color, that wouldn't have went that way though. you know, but because and even in certain, like I was telling him, I said even in certain, because when it's white crime against white crime, y'all have to balance out shit too. The white people have to balance out shit too, because what barbecue Becky should have known was, bitch, I'm the big bitch in this. I'm the big girl in this, the fat girl that ain't cute worth a day in my life. Okay. And even though this other girl ain't looking too cute, she is smaller than me. She got blonde hair. And even though she loud, I'm still that big bitch. Okay. And her likeness outweighed yours. Okay. In the world of only going by sight, like I try to think, what would I have done besides pop that bitch in the throat? When she said there on the news talking about there was an altercation, and he forces himself in the door. He forced himself in the door of his apartment. But just think about if her saying that without a camera anywhere around, force himself. Yeah, he'd be in jail right now, and she'd be off somewhere drinking with her buddies, comfortable right the fuck now, trying to get Tyrone back from the office, to come D her and Becky down, like just ridiculous shit. And then she wanna, hey, I'm married to a black guy, bitch. Where is he black at, girl? What he had, like maybe 2% melanin, if that, in him, girl. Yeah, the white people just took my ass. They sucked that energy right out my ass. She said that pinky thing he's still rolling off there. Okay, hold on. But the interest of complete honesty, a lot of Africans so look down on black Americans. I've heard that a lot, Abby. Do you know? Okay, I watched some documentary where they said a lot of Africans look at African Americans. For one, we act like we privileged, or that was one of the reasons. But the main things was because just, I don't know, I guess the culture behind it, but I guess they don't feel that we deserve some of the privileges that we have. I'm not sure, because it was all over the place. But I didn't know that was a thing until I watched that damn documentary, and it was, I think the situation they was talking about just happened like in 2014. It wasn't even that many years back, but that shocked me when I saw that. And I mean, no matter what color, they paint us against each other. Period. Period. It's just period. They do not want us kumbaya and nothing. Okay, nothing, because it's like black people, like the world is almost like the movie Ant movie for Pixar. It's damn near that in a nutshell. Basically, simply, just when those ants figured out they had the power and not the grasshoppers, shit changed real quick. And they did not change when shit changed. They did not want to punish the grasshoppers. They was not like, burn all the grasshoppers, burn all the grasshoppers. Like the obsession with zombies, like I didn't know this until watching the documentary and learning about the topic. I didn't know this obsession with zombies is, a lot of people feel that a lot of people, like back in our past and stuff with slavery, that black people were pretty much going to be the zombies, that they were going to come back and punish. They were going to come back and have their day. And that would be eating the white people's brains alive, I guess. I don't know how they connected zombie and all of that. I don't know. But they really believed believe that. So, but that I didn't know that's where, the word, part of the word originated from, from within that, like, because it has other parts in that thing that's mixed up. That was a deep ass documentary. But, yes, Thomas, they are like robots for Satan. That's what they use celebrities as. Celebrities ain't been celebrities in a long mother freaking time. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Just pay attention to their asses. Um, just pay attention to them. And that's like, y'all remember when the Pussycat Dolls came out talking about them being raped and all this stuff, and then a girl hung herself, and if you in a great industry with lights and actions and cameras and all this bullshit, and why is there so many people killing themselves? I thought this is a life everybody's striving to be in. Everybody wants, to be rich. So, why are these people killing themselves? Like, that shit is not being asked amongst the communities of that. Just let it go, just let it go. We can't keep doing that shit. We cannot keep doing it. Okay, let me see. So, cause y'all done wrote a lot in this bitch. Okay. I hope Stevie one day ain't next. Nuna. Oh, I hope Stevie one day ain't next. But I don't know. He could be. What makes you think that though? Um, I never thought of. He could be. Do y'all really think, like, do any of y'all think that Angela Simmons, baby daddy, will just say one of the three situations, like, what y'all think of the one, two, or three? One being the her coercing somebody into doing something for her because she wanted the custody. That being number one. Number two, just simply being, what was the other reason? Shit, I done forgot now. But they were saying like he was either that, she had him done in. He was done in from the gang, the gang life, or shit. She had it done in the gang life. I can't think of the other one. But it makes me wonder, because I ain't never really trusted Red Run nor his ministries. I mean, I just never got a man of a God from him. If you think, if we go and we think about our individual pastors, our individual pastors, don't you feel some type of way about your pastor? Like, you got faith in your pastor. You believe in your pastor. All types of shit with your pastor. But, that don't make you stupid. That doesn't make you stupid. And I think when you see a man of God, he oozes God. You see that genuine, that light shining down on him. Because God is allowing you to see that, to know this is one of his people. And if you don't ever get that feeling, like, you just be like, when am I going to get that little moment about you, Red Run? When? Because I ain't got it yet. So I'm just saying, that's how I feel. I don't know. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Tasha, so you said another YouTuber. She's funny. Who are we talking about so I can go check them out if I don't know who they is? Hiding the fact that okay, I read those. I'll be back. Help my brother get to the tub. Oh, okay, Kale, she going to help. She got to help her brother real quick. She'll be right back. Cause we got to remember her sister. Or yeah, wasn't it her sister that got hit by the car? Or she gets so this. Okay, help me out, baby. Get in the tub. She got hit by. Somebody got hit by. I think she said it was her daughter. Oh shit. Yeah, my eyes is playing tricks on me at this point. How old is your baby, Kills? Kills says, we're so sorry to hear that. Glad to still here and healing with my beloved. Oh. Let me see. Did anybody else answer other than that they think Stevie Wonder was next? Because that shit didn't even cross my mind, but he has been getting a lot of notoriety lately. Because I've seen him, like, go on 2 talk shows that I just remember thinking, like, them late night, 11 o'clock at night, like, talk shows. And I remember thinking, who in the hell is, who about to go see, shoot. Jagged, no, what am I talking about? Jagged Edge. Lord, my train of thought then went that damn quick. Hey, Claudia. No, you ain't late, boo. We just chatting it up a little bit. Let me see what Claudia. Oh shit, what's we call it then went off now. You said Illuminati, Tasha, my girl, don't go there, ladies. It's actually looking mighty fine this evening. Well, thank you, Miss Claudia. Thank you very much, honey. My ass got tired. My eye, you know how when your eyes beginning to burn? Because I've been looking at this screen pretty much all day. Because right when we got off of the live last night, I ate a sandwich and then I went to bed. But I watched Tasha's thing, and then during that I ate a sandwich and I went to bed. And I think I went to sleep because when I woke up it was like 4:15 a.m. and I was like, oh shoot, I had to get up and get ready for dialysis. So I was like, was sleeping good because I usually have to get up at 3:30. So I was sleeping real good. Okay. 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 Okay, I do have to be honest though. I feel like I've gotten more demonstration, and ignorance from people of my color than any other race. Oh, can you elaborate more on that, Abby? Do you mean like attitude or like just elaborate on when you mean more? Because this is my thing. Does anybody see this point of view? I mean, just do you see this point of view? I want to make sure I say it right. I don't want to miss that up. If no, hold on. Let me think on that for a minute. Try to word that. anyway, I don't, want to be offensive to no group of people. That's what happened. That was my son raised to that. Oh my God, where's that pink thing? See this damn Xbox in here chirping like to making noise and shit when it want to. Okay, well, really, when you said you wanted someone else, then you said you gotta go, girl. So, I told someone I was from Africa, and the next question out of their mouth was, "Do you have a pet lion?" Wow. I started laughing because, of course, I thought they were kidding. They were serious. Oh, wow. They were dancing. What made them think you had a damn pet lion? See, that's just uneducation at its best right there. Why in the hell would you? So, what? That's weird. That right there. I mean, like, okay. At least you handled it good, because I don't know. I think that would put me in some type of little mini shock. Like, what did you, what do you, I don't know. I don't know. They so damn crafty sometimes. It's ridiculous. Okay, guess suffocate jump right now. Okay, what the hell? You said. I saw some stuff. So that's what they're saying, that Cardi is sick from the ass shots. And what did I see? What was the title of that video? It was something pertaining to like what you just described. So that's what, because when I saw it, it said, what? It was somebody that titled it. I can't remember. But this is my thing. When K Michelle came out with all this trouble she was having with her ass, I didn't like the way she used lupus, which is something I have, as cover, as like cover. Just I don't know. It's striking. All I can say is very. I don't know. But if she is, I mean, would she be able to track that stuff out? Because like I said, with K Michelle, the only thing is that she was letting lupus leave off her lips for just fuckery. I have, she wasn't even getting stuff right. And it was just, I have lupus and, it's because of these ass injections. No, it's not. She was just, no, it wasn't. Like, she kept switching, and then by the time she got to the View, 1 minute she had lupus and then the next she didn't. And it was like, bitch, lupus don't even work like that, okay? It don't even work like that. So, but she was trying to say some shit about that she had got the lupus strictly due to the mad shots that she had gotten. It was like, no, that was not it. Now, that could have been a factor in it, because you don't know whether you're going to get, lupus or not. It's just where your immune system attacks itself. Like, the white blood cells and the red blood cells will fight it out all damn day, period. Okay? That's what they will do in a nutshell. And so your red blood cells are so busy being the thug gangster of the week, okay, that they will sit there and attack the white blood cells, which is usually, like, say you get a cold, and if it goes into your body, your white blood cells are gonna get a sense that something is in the body that's foreign, and it's gonna go seek it out. It's gonna send this little gang patrol out, go find this motherfucker, hunt him down, and get him out his body. That's what it's gonna do. So that's what your white blood cells is gonna do. Well, Mine can't do that because they are always constantly under attack. You know, so they don't have time to fight for me because they fight for them damn selves. So it's like, you know, so you just gotta learn. But I just felt the way she was throwing lupus around was just like, you know, it was miseducation. It was like, since you tried it, it was a lot. I don't. Some shit you just can't play with. Yes, yeah. Yeah, okay. I have to go back to say I love y'all. Our SR said I had to come back to say I love y'all and thanks for letting me in the gang. Y'all just straight created a thuggish gang. No, let me quit. Have you touched it? See you soon, sweet dreams. That's crazy because he just joined us last night and he done got attached and everything. But he's a sweetheart. Oh, okay, that's the name of the okay, sis crew. Okay. Got it. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting confused now. It's Santa Cardi said. Oh, Tasha then jumped on it. Jessica. Oh shit. Damn it. I just ain't got the energy for her to talk about Cardi. If she ain't gonna be open with the story, you know, it takes it to a level to where it's like, well, I don't want your opinion if you're not going to really cover it with the eyes of like you have to cover it with other than what you're going to see. Like that's you know, I don't know how to explain it, but pretty much that we'll just go with that. I keep putting my hand over the phone. Sorry, y'all. This was saying she had. Yeah, I saw that too, Kels, of them saying that she had canceled a tour because she was having pregnancy problems. And then they had down there the big old word allegedly. So I was like, I ain't even gonna click on that shit. It's probably just simply because of everything that happened and all this type of stuff. Okay, you said you do a video, Ash, on what? KLs. What would you like me to do a video on? You got a bigger D. Oh, on Cardi B. Okay, I'll look into it. Cause I just saw. I don't even know where I saw that. I just saw somebody had did something with pertaining to like it was one I saw that was Cardi was pregnant and missing tour dates and then the next time I heard it was a whole nother damn situation going on. Yeah, I think all celebrities love attention. You know, some more than others. But I think they play with them girls head. Like I just hope that Nikki is not Nikki, but Cardi is not being used as the scapegoat almost. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just thinking of something else, y'all. Yeah, I'll be look into that to see. Um, I will, cause that, like I said, I read so much stuff today. Now trying to think of my head trying to damn near hurt. But yeah, I read so much stuff today. I'm running shit together. Okay, you guys. So, is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about before I bring this to a close? Ooh, my eyes is burning, y'all. I don't know. It's probably because looking at if I think about it, I've been looking at this type of screen since um yesterday, dealing with you, then on the well, looking at the mirror while on the phone, whatever, it all counts the same. But um um oh, remember you guys about any little contact me in my DMs on my Instagram if you guys have any stuff that you want to see in, because I got a package today for, remember that Christmas thing I said I was gonna do. um like, some people are already sending me stuff for the like QVC type of thing. I want to do the live around Christmas to where like we play games and shit, and then you guys can win, the stuff, and then we kind of like just review stuff. People can win it. People can put comments if they've already tried these products and stuff like that. I don't know what the hell this is. I shook it. Um, cause I ordered some stuff, and then some people just send stuff from stuff. Yeah, yeah. But I think that'd be interesting. That way, if anybody's a young entrepreneur, they can, you know, have some people, see their stuff. And like I said, you never know when people will see a YouTube video, because they just all go up and sit there. It could be 2 years from now, and then something in this live that we did that would be 2 years ago could make it go viral, and then it's just that the way the internet works is weird, and sadly now we got a lot of people that try to make videos on behalf of this is reality, and it's like a skit, and you can tell it's a skit, and it's like, let it go, let it go. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. So yeah, they ain't gonna do it. Oh, you're a young entrepreneur. What's your stuff that you do? Cause I'm gonna make some bracelets for like the raffling off, so I can send it to whoever would win that, And then I might do like some, I don't know, cause I never packed it up for travel though. Like I make astringent for your face. Um, and one day I was just putting shit together, y'all. I didn't know I was, you know, and it came out really, really good. So then I had to learn what I put in it, and the measurements and all that shit, because I didn't expect it to come out. I had just mixed a couple of stuff together just to see what it would do, but it created this like really good little scrub, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna keep that. And then I went to using it, and I think like my niece I went to using it, and you know how you just discover something, you're like, I can do this, I don't have to pay for it anymore. Just, I don't know, weird. From the CP. Media lies so the streets can lie more. Yes, Numbie, yes, they do that. Yeah, the media. You don't even know what the hell is real anymore. That is unless he leaves this here. Is my eyes red? I know I'm tired. Is you talking to I can't even see it. It's CP. Okay, that world is a movie just free to watch big screen all over film. Okay. Feel me, yeah. What else was I gonna say? I can't remember shit, y'all. I didn't really got so tired. You know how you was up and then you just have a down? It was kind of like that. And I'm just sitting up here like, am I dozing off? Like, I'm that damn tired, y'all. What 11-year-old boy, Nuna? Because I don't think I heard nothing about no 11. Let me think. Oh no! What did he do? What did he shoot his grandma for? Oh golly! Oh yes, what did he shoot his grandma for? I saw a man the other day almost made bail. Good night, Claudia. See you next time. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer because I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, I'm fighting to hold these eyes up like they hurting. She told him to clean his room, and she just killed him. Or he just killed her for him not wanting to. This is. This is sad and scary at the same time. Because what I don't know how people do that type of shit. Yes, she shot her and then shot himself. Also, he's dead too, or just injured. You can't he. But this man, yeah, it was so disgusting. He was charged on literally, was it? I'm trying to think of it. What is it? I'm trying to think of it. I don't know. Yeah, I lost my damn train of thought. Night, Kels, you going to bed? Oh yeah, I think we. Yeah, because I'm falling asleep. I can't even think of what the hell I was talking about. What was I about to say? Damn it! I think I was trying to tell y'all about that woman that, or the man he had raped his 8-day-year-old 8-day-year-old. This big grown like the fuck. How can you do that? How can you do that? How can you, baby? When I tell you they need to let his ass loose with them Jaquans and Daquans and Raquans that's gonna run up all up in that ass. Just let it be free. Just how can you 8 freaking days? And then your own flesh and blood, which wouldn't make it no better with somebody else, but just what the fuck? That shit baffles me, man. That just hurts to know that it's so many children unsafe having to go through that shit at night. Just being scared that they grandfather, they uncle, or they stepdaddy gonna come in the fucking room because he's a pervert. And the mama ain't strong enough to realize it and put his ass out. Like, I can't respect no hoes like that. I can't respect no woman like that. It's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, well, we're all about to leave, honey bunny kills. Cause I don't even know like what the hell the topic was I just was talking about. So I know my ass is gone. I'm halfway asleep. Yes, what's night, y'all. Good night, Nuna B. Good night, Tasha and Claudia and Kales and I don't know who all those up in here. Is Jessica? She ain't spoken a minute, so I don't think Jessica here. But good night anyway, baby cakes. Oh, Ashley Brown, did I miss you? I'm sorry. Okay, okay. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna just go because I'm so tired, I don't even, I don't know where the hell I'm even trying to get, what I'm trying to say too. So, yeah, good night, Kels. But I'll look up that Cardi B stuff and try to get something going on it and try to get a video out. Okay. Good night, Tasha. Okay, baby cake. So I will see you guys next time. And I will definitely have some content out for you guys. Good night, Nuna B. And Sis Crew. I will definitely have some stuff out for y'all that ain't gonna get deleted because the damn music, that shit hurt my little soul. Okay. But okay, good night, you guys. Bye.